What it do? It's your girl Winged. I'm here with my brethren.
What's going on, real name Ray?
Mad TV Malone. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Of course, we will have some late brethren pull up some. I'm not sure when. But we're gonna get right into it. Topics for this evening. What we doing, fellas? Where we want to start first? What do we want to talk about first? I mean, I know we got, last week we were supposed to get into some stuff. We, fumbled with shows or whatnot. But this week, this is the weekend review for Battlerap. So, and whatever else we want to talk about, but it is the weekend review. So we'll be able to just get into everything. So just bear with us. I mean, y'all want to get into avocado first? I really, briefly don't mind talking about that. Yeah, it's up to y'all.
It's funny that you said that because he's live right now. Avocado is live right now.
Where?
On Ruin Your Day. On Ruin Your Day.
Ruin Your Day, or is he still talking about this?
It's not like an actual Ruin Your Day. I think it's like one of the Ruin Your Hour thing that he used to do when he talked about his sobriety. But it's another open discussion, and he's chatting with fans that's asking him questions and stuff like that, and want to basically get how they feel, about everything now and all of that stuff. So I was able to look at probably like 5 minutes of it because I know we was getting ready to get this show started. So I didn't get a chance to like watch it because I didn't know that it was on until I was on Facebook, and RYDA, she was like, yo, they're flaming avocado on his live. And I'm like, he live? And then that's when I, picked up my phone and I went over there or whatever and ended up watching a little bit of the video and was seeing some of the comments. It's not really.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Ray? Because since you've seen 5 minutes more than any of us,
mm-hmm.
Do you feel like he's doing a little too much right now? I mean, it opens up the gate. Not to cut you off, it opens up the gateway for discussion. But
you have to ask yourself. In those situations, what more do you want a person to do? Because we as people that sat up there and we like pushed him up there when we felt URL was doing him wrong for replacing him, everybody backed him and was pushing him to the forefront and was like, avocado can make this look like a movie, bring back avocado, this, and then the video comes out and it's like a huge slap in the face. So it's literally like, okay, what situation, what more can this person do? I mean, he can say he apologized. He can say that he fucked up. He can have these certain people on his panel and they can all talk about how he was wrong with what he said and they can call him all kind of pieces of shit. But then it's like, okay, well, what more can he do? And then, like I said, from when he did the panel with EAZY, it was a lot of people that was in the comments like, nigga, you need to just leave Battlerap. Like, you need to just walk away from it and be done with it.
I feel like the answer is right in the quote, right there on the is right there in the quote. Yes, he should take a break. Everybody that has had something happen to them in Battlerap, it doesn't matter whether or not. You know what I'm saying? They all took a break. I've seen females get into fights. I've seen dudes get into fights. I've seen discrepancy with owners, with scouts, with this person, that person, the third. And motherfuckers sit down for a little bit. They let the culture miss them, and then they reappear. Avocado's not doing that. I don't understand. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I understand where he's coming from because I don't understand where he's coming from. That's just like him saying he understands how to be a black father. We're not gonna talk about that. I'm just saying I don't understand that. Sometimes silence is the best answer.
That part.
You know what? It's funny. It's funny
part.
Though, because a lot of people say silence is the best answer. But had he not responded to that video, we probably would have killed him for that. So it depends on the situation.
He would have died.
Okay.
It depends on the situation where silence is the best way to go. Now, I do agree with the point that he made when he was with EAZY and them that he did say he wanted to take some time off, and it was best if he stepped back I do agree with that.
Okay, but here's the thing. If that's the case, why are we still having these discussions? I think that's what Malone probably meant, is you've done it. You to me, it feels like you're still trying to hit at the door because you really don't want to go. Just say that. Just say that. Because, hold on. Because I feel like there has been no real genuine. Okay, let me say it this way. I feel like there is a genuine quality about him, and that he really, I don't for a second take away that this man has a passion for this, because we all do. But to walk away from it, I can feel that, the hurt that he would probably feel in doing that. But there's something that you are trying to get. The fact that you continue to do these shows and keep an open discussion going. Like you and I spoke about this whole little caffeine thing and how you felt about it and how I felt about it. I felt like the caffeine rant, and then right after the caffeine rant came the racist shit. For me, it was a double whammy, because I don't feel like he was as sincere. I feel like there was an agenda behind that as well. And I feel like there's an agenda behind this. Not that it's malicious, a malicious agenda, but just keep it a buck. The genuine person that I felt that he once was at one time, I feel like it's becoming tarnished, because at this point, nobody wants to walk away, even if it's just for a week. You've said your piece. You've gotten with, some of the most formidable people that you could in battle rap to talk about this. You've been on big outlets, small outlets. You really ain't been on the big shows, though. You see, you feel me? You've been in your comfort zone. You haven't been on these other bigger platforms. You're staying in your comfort zone.
Okay, so I don't know who reached out to who, as far as like if the big platforms, like if Caps reached out to Avo, or if anybody reached out to him to do the show or whatever. The thing is that I find interesting is we all cope or take in accountability differently. He probably feel, wait, hold on, just let me finish. He probably feel that it's better for him to face a firing squad of questions, so on and so forth, time and time again. Who knows?
So why does somebody have to reach out to you? You see what I'm saying? You in media. You know that it's not always about you reaching out. You know that everybody reaches out to everybody.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he reached out to anybody or if anybody reached out to him. That's what I'm saying. The only person that I know he reached out to about this was Averb, and Averb said, "Nigga, keep your number. I don't want to fucking talk to you."
Well, you said the man's name, so of course you're gonna reach out to Averb. But at the end of the day, you're versed in battle rap. You kind of know. Listen, I can't. I don't have. Normally, I can play devil's advocate. I have no devil's advocate to play here, because I'm looking at it from what it is, and I'm not really, if he would have did, I shout out to Nico, because he was on Nico's show. He did his podcast, and he, had Geechee and RX and Pass and, the West.
Right.
Behind him. But trust and believe, if you've reached out to, I know if you've reached out to certain media, he would have been on. Like, let's not act like he would definitely be on. Now, regardless of the fact, I really don't want to play speculation about it. I feel like at this point, if you're not going to go that route, then just stop now. I feel like if you're not going to go that route, if you're not going to do the 3-letter mans, if 3 has not respond or reached out to him. You know, I don't know if Caps did. Maybe if Caps reached out to you declined. Okay, that's fine. But there's other media outlets out there that outside of your comfort zone that he knows about, that I know that he knows about. If you have not reached out to those, do that. You should.
First fam West, Chris and Bias is not back is because he's not allowed to touch a computer as right now.
Right.
Trust me. Yeah. Chris has been trying to bite at the bit to come back. So he's not back yet because he's not allowed to touch a computer right now. But I mean, look, I agreed with him when he said when he did the round table with them that maybe he should take a step back. I think Malone, he had a good point. A lot of people that a lot of situations have came out with have taken a step back. But to answer the question that you asked, I mean, I know it wasn't like a question was more of a rhetorical question of why are we still talking about this, is because, Wayne, there's nothing else to talk about right now. Like, think about it. If
what the hell is going on with Malone's shit?
If Kiki, look, if the court case documents with Kiki came out, we'd have pushed all of this to the side and would have been talking about that.
Right.
But because there's no battles, URL have not announced nothing else for Summer Madness. The Mav Hot for Chubby Jag battle, we talked about that for a few days, but everybody's back talking about this situation because it's more drama. This is what we're talking about.
Not even just that. Every time you turn around, not for nothing, he's right there. So that doesn't make it any better. But shout out to everybody in the comments. I'm sorry, Slow-Mo had to work, so he can't be here. So did Drop.
Slow-Mo said he's firing people or something like that in the comments.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the Fed's been watching the Arm and Hammer show. I think they're trying to shut us down, man. The Arm and Hammer will not be shut down.
JJ, what it do? I see you. Let's get to it. What are you talking about? You got to get some stuff off your chest. What you know what? And Sly, I'm not even putting that comment up there. I hate you.
Do I think you should
don't be trying to roll past because
I wasn't. I was about to get ready to say that. Like, do I think he should take a break? Yeah. I wasn't about to roll past that.
What are you talking about Avocado?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, when we did the Arm and Hammer show, we were talking about it. To be honest, I'm over it. I'm so over that situation right now. The thing is, everybody in the uproar about it right now. Take a year off. He'll be back. Pay-per-view's gonna be crispy. Yada yada yada. Whoopie fucking do. He'll be back.
Sly said,
I hate to say it.
Sly said you'll see Adi Boom paperwork before Kiki's.
Woo!
I'm still waiting for the mixtape. I'm still waiting for that mixtape to drop.
And here's my thing about it. Okay, because and this is why I say that I feel like there needs to be accountability is a big thing. To be honest, I think for a lot of people, and I've talked to several people about this, he never really took accountability. His apology, in my opinion, was not him taking accountability.
It wasn't it. I mean, I agree with B-Dot. B-Dot said that apology wasn't it.
It was not it. And you deflected, in my opinion, you gave the typical white response. I have black friends. I have a black girlfriend. Excuse me, I have a mulatto girlfriend. She's white, right?
Let me give a quick PSA. For white people that are watching this, when you say you have a black friend or a black wife or a black husband or a black cousin or a black uncle or a black stepfather, we do not like to hear that shit.
Or a black dog, my nigga. We don't care.
That because it still don't give you the excuse. Like that, it's two paths that you can walk. If you grew up around an alcoholic, sometimes it will be within you to become an alcoholic. And then other times people be like, I saw what it did to my father and it looks nasty to me and I don't want to do it. So you can't sit up here and say that,
for the most part, that's a good analogy because for the most part, that's kind of what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I grew up, and not for nothing, like I said, I don't feel like he took accountability, but one of the things that he said, now see, this is for people who are from the West. When you start talking about Colorado and Oregon, when he said that, I understood.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was like, okay, I get it now. You start talking about Napa Valley and different places like that. See, these are places when I was younger, for me, it was like, oh, that's just Napa, that's just here, that's just there. But as we got older, you realized it was like KKK all around there. You didn't, because we didn't grow up with racism in the Bay Area. So when he said that he moved to the Bay Area, I was like, okay, you know what? There came your redemption. But then you took that swerve and you was hollering about black friends and I live with a black family and I got a black girlfriend and all that extra shit. Then I was like, you know what? No. People felt like I said, he did, as I was saying earlier, he didn't really take the time to provide the accountability. You reflected. Oh, I don't even talk to 24/7 anymore. And what does that mean?
Well, he didn't say he didn't talk to him anymore. He said he don't talk to him as much as he used to. But he is still in contact with him.
Right. Well, he said I don't even talk to him. Whatever he said. Oh, what does that mean?
I'm not friends with him, but I'm still cool with one. Okay, buddy. Sure.
Right. Like that was shit that you really didn't have to say. And then, you know, for the most part, what I'm not going to do is make excuses for his alcoholism and his drug abuse. Because you know what I was taught outside of the drugs, what I was taught, a drunk man tells no tales.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that drunk shit don't fly. That went completely over my head. What you should have been saying is part of, okay, you are so not talking right now. What did you say?
I am.
No, his voice is like his voice was going in and out.
Oh, okay. What were you saying? We can hear you now.
I was like, that's like being drunk and going home to your woman or something like that. You telling the truth? Where was you at?
Right. You know, at the end of the day, it you know, like I said, I know it was harsh. I just feel like if the culture decides to continue to, I mean, he's great at what he does.
Right.
That doesn't mean that you have to be his friend. I mean, you know, half of the people don't even know this man.
Right.
You feel me? And I feel like when it comes to a white person, everybody wants accountability now. I have no devil's advocate, and this is not one either. But I also feel like don't pick and choose where your outrage goes. Because here's my thing. How outraged was y'all with the white boy that said, that used the example and talking about, oh, I'm gonna call you nigger now. And that was Stampede's homeboy.
Wait, that was the cat that got swung on, right? Okay.
We're not talking about that no more. And that white boy still walking around in Facebook groups like nothing ever happened.
Where 24/7 365.
Hold on.
And he a school teacher.
And I love my Latino brothers and sisters, but where I'm from, nobody says nigga but black people. I cringe every time I hear
in New York it's different. I'm not gonna lie. In New York is different.
Even Michigan saying the word. That ain't no shit that we say on the West Coast, that we allow anybody to say.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In New York, on the East, in New York, I'm not gonna lie. If you minority, it's nigga this, nigga that. So I'm not even gonna act like I'm from New York. And
exactly.
Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, we all minorities, we all use it. But I came over here on the West, and I checked. It's definitely different because you got black,
completely
you got brown.
different.
I thought I was brown skin.
That shit on the West,
skin, not over here. Yeah,
Right.
it's different. It's different. It's different over here. It's totally different.
Completely different.
You
will not say shit like that unless you are black on the West Coast. That Malone just and he's in Arizona. So, you know, and I know with Arizona,
this state racist as fuck.
Yeah, like we don't play that shit. So, and I'm not being funny when I say this. I just look at certain things, and this is no call to arms for Avocado because he was completely wrong. What I feel like he should have been saying in this video is, and me and Ray spoke about this, and I get where Ray was coming from in terms of, and I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna let Ray give, you know, what he said, but I feel like what you should have been saying, and I understand what Geechee and RX and Past, what they were trying to do in terms of trying to speak about who he is today. But a lot of us, because a lot of y'all that of course know me from AFM know that I was not a URL watcher like that. I was an avid King of the Dot, Don't Flop, and all the other, leagues, because I just felt like they had a better, they did business better. And I like that type of battle rap. I just really wasn't into the whole urban. I was, but it was just too much gun bars for me. But long story short, I would watch URL, but I was more into the whole King of the Dot scene. Long story short, for some of y'all who may not be on Facebook and around that Facebook community, if you're in a King of the Dot group, this ain't nothing new. This shit with avocado ain't nothing new. It's been brought to the forefront for y'all because now, as Debo said, you have your token white boy who has bridged the gap of acceptance for white people in the urban.
It's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Now
it came down from Caffeine, so now it's like it's crazy. Almost shouldn't have had tried to buy CBS building, aka Caffeine, and Bill Cosby them.
Right. So what I'm looking at is the way I'm looking at it.
Narrative. I laughed at that one, but
if you're gonna speak about who you are today,
it's just. I'm not gonna lie. I agree 100% with what you're saying, Wing. And to be honest with you,
you hear me talking?
I really wasn't agreeing too much with a lot of.
Malone.
I'm not gonna call people left comments, aka like what Ray said, like what Ray said.
I don't think he can hear you.
Hello, hey.
Can you hear?
I hear y'all.
We can't. Oh, you sure?
He was talking the whole time, and you just started going.
I be losing all of y'all, and then I have to log out, come back in, press shit. I don't hear
she
you
was
already.
She was talking the whole time.
I was talking, and you just start going.
So we here playing the mom game. Fuck it, let's.
Hold on. So I'm gonna let you hold on 1 minute. Oh shit. Okay. Well, because I want him to be able to make his point. But long story short, the person who I want to know who you are today is I want to know how you've dealt with the water cooler comments, the racist water cooler comments by your white counterparts over at King of the Dot. That's what I want to know. If you want to show your growth to me, I want you to tell me how you dealt with them white boys over there talking about the shit that they talk about with the smack URL battlers. I want to know when you've heard those jokes. I want to know what you've done. That's what I want to know, and I want you to be honest. Sip. This segment has been brought to you by.
I hate to say it. I hear you, sis. But this is battle rap. Them motherfuckers ain't gonna care. They're not gonna care.
They don't.
Because wait. They
only care about who's snitching. I'm
gonna tell you. As soon as we go back into the pay-per-view era and this shit ain't as crisp and the sound ain't hitting right and shit ain't synced all up. Oh, where's avocado when you need it? Accountability. Right. I hate to say it. Accountability do not exist in battle rap. If that the case, then Surf ass would be sitting down. Twerk should have sat down a long time ago. By the Fly would not be back. We can go. I mean,
run your mouth, Sean.
But yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If we're gonna do, but my thing is, if we're gonna talk about this, then we gotta do everything. We just can't just do this because I understand it's a touchy subject right now. But in battle rap, we have like a lot of shit go. And then by the time we be in an uproar, we be upset, yada, yada, yada. All of a sudden, look, PREZ Mafia back on URL.
Right.
Where's accountability? It doesn't exist in battle rap. I hate to say it. It don't. Avocado going to sit down for a year and a half. All it takes is one event. Don't go right as far as audio and video.
He's back in the
Welcome back, Avocado.
Well, no, PREZ Mafia came back, but he was gone for a little minute.
It don't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter how long PREZ Mafia stays away. That nigga stole his man's chorus and made it a battle rap lyrics. Nah, I don't give a fuck how long. He's stopped for a whole decade. It don't matter.
I don't know. We gonna see.
He's gonna be back, bro. He's gonna be back.
Tell you, Avocado is not the biggest test. The biggest test of who we bring back with open arms is after this Chris Unbiased situation.
Whoa, hell fucking no. Hold on. Time out.
I'm about to tell you why. Because this situation is a hell of a lot more serious. And if he's allowed to come back with his next blog, we'll see how everybody's going to feel about it. Because trust me, the question have been floating around. How would you feel if Chris Unbiased came back?
Well, here's the thing.
Would you support him?
But here's the thing about that, though, Ray.
It's not the same shit, bro.
His charges are not what we thought they were.
The state of Atlanta is different.
Those charges completely got dropped.
All the charges got dropped.
Yeah. So what we thought that he was in jail for, they dropped all that shit.
That's the thing.
When he comes back and he does, when he does come back, because he's coming.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
He does that explanation blog, of course, we'll know. And it will be different. But this is different. This is completely, I don't feel like it's different, but I mean it is. But then again, I'm gonna tell you like this. Here's another thing. Hold on. Because here's another thing. We sit up here and deal with racist white folks every single day at work, do we not?
Facts.
Exactly. All the time.
Facts.
So
every day.
Again, ain't nobody telling you that you gotta go and have tea and crumpets with this motherfucker.
Facts.
Help him get you to the bag and keep it pushing. Cat Williams said, keep that white friend in your pocket. Because guess what? He may call you that nigga every day, every other day. But guess what? I'm sure you've been called worse by better. If that nigga can get you to the bag, hell, that nigga get you to the bag and let it be that.
So more of the story is he's gonna sit down for a minute. He's gonna be back.
I mean, am I wrong?
I mean, but everybody,
you're not wrong. But you're not wrong.
No. What I'm saying, everybody agreed that. Everybody agreed with that point. Like, yo, bro, you need to just disappear for a little bit. Like, from what I remember, even when he did the round table with Geechee Gotti and them, nobody said, "Oh, go away," and we never want to see you again. Most of the comments was, disappear for a little bit. Let shit cool down and then come back and then fill out how everybody is feeling about you. The number one thing that is a gift and a curse about us, and when I say us, I'm not talking about the battle rap community. I'm talking about us as black people.
We're too forgiving.
Fucking
forgiving. Too forgiving.
We will forgive any and everything quick, fast, and in a hurry. But the only problem is we don't forget our own. We'll forget an outsider. We'll forgive an outsider quick, fast, and in a hurry. But if he shares the same black skin as me, I'm going to hate you to the day you die. And to me, I don't know why we seem so forgiving when it comes to other people, other skin colors versus our own. But we really need to get out of that. We need to get out of that. We need to get out of that mentality of why we quickly forgive other colors, but then we don't forgive ourselves. Because, like, for instance, everybody is saying, okay, Avocado go away and then come back. Niggas want Adi Boom the fuck gone out of this shit. Like, he's like Adi Boom snitched on one of their family members, and don't half of the battle rap community know who the fuck Adi Boom is besides Adi Boom.
True, now, but we know that battle rap is the streets. Let's be honest.
Hold on. Because I was just about to say that. Ray makes an excellent point. Now, y'all niggas will stand on morals when it comes to street code, but you will not stand on your blackness.
Yeah. That street code shit out the window with 6ix9ine running around. That shit out the window anyway. So blackness counts for everything, I would think.
My father told, dead ass though. This shit, let me tell you something. I can laugh and giggle with y'all, but this shit, I'm not even gonna get on my soapbox about this shit. because like I said, for me, I'm disgusted that we even having this conversation today.
Me too.
Yeah, we
Me
had
too.
that talk. I know
I'm
exactly the soapbox.
I'm over it.
That we're having this conversation today.
I'm just over it. I'm over it.
Like, I'm really over it. I'm like, y'all don't really realize how y'all really allowed it a long time ago without realizing that you've allowed it a long time ago. Y'all gave a lot of these motherfuckers passes years ago. So the fact that they was even talking that shit 6 years ago, that was because y'all allowed that shit. And a lot of you niggas in comments, I know you've been in battle rap for 6 years because I've been here for 8.
Hold on 1 second, Wayne. Slide. I cannot let you slide that one through customs, bro.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I ain't there yet.
You're asking me, would I forgive a white boy that called me a nigger faster than a black man that shoots you? You're talking about two different levels of violence towards me. You're talking about two different levels of violence. That's a hell of a reach. I'm not about to slide that one through customs. Now, if you said, would I forgive a white boy that shot me faster than another black person that shot me, then we have a legit argument. But don't try to slide, oh, well, this white boy called you the N-word, but this black person shot you. We're not about to do that. We're not about to slide that one through customs like that. Because that's two different situations that you're trying to mesh into one. And that don't mesh well like that. You can't don't try to slide that one through customs.
We not, he said we're not sliding that through customs, my nigga. Take that shit back.
He straight said, would you forgive a white boy that called you a nigger faster than a black? Hey, Zeke, and I used to work for TSA too. We ain't about to slide that one through customs. We ain't about to slide that one. Thank you, Zeke.
We got all your cocaine, nigga. We got all the cocaine. You ain't getting it. It ain't coming through. We got the pass.
But for real though, like now, if you're asking me would I forgive a white boy that shot me faster than a black person that shot me, then we have an argument to make. But you can't say a person that's using the N-word and a black person that's shooting me, who would you forgive faster? The problem is that we opened up our arms. And matter of fact, here's the perfect example. Dylan Roof walked in that church and shot all of those people with malicious intent to kill black people. And you know what they said? We forgive you. We go pray for you. What's that word? While we're praying for them, they're praying on us.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn, that shit gave me chills.
Hold on. Wait. I'm sorry.
Real shit, Ray. Real shit.
If you are on Facebook or you are on Twitter, these are our handles. I'm gonna need for y'all anytime you want to get on this show. Again, you see we live, so make sure your situation is set up correctly.
I'm gonna say it right now. If anybody go ahead.
If you want to get on the show, you need to like DM us or however, whatever, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You need to DM us so I can send you the link. That's the only way you can get on the show. JJ, I saw your comment. So I'm telling y'all now, anytime you want to get on, you're fine in getting on, but you got to let us know so that we can, I can send you that link. But okay, I'm sorry, Shy, go ahead.
Oh man, I seen the guy, his comment came on the stream, bro. We can discuss about accountability all day in battle rap. That shit don't matter, bro. Shit is still going on. Shit gonna always slide up on the fucking radar in battle rap, bro.
There's a reason why we bring up accountability, because we know that there really isn't none. So it doesn't exist.
Also, to piggyback off what both of y'all are saying, battle rap, we let battle rap grow too high for us now to start saying we need to start holding people accountable. We should have been holding people accountable in the very beginning. Stuff like this won't happen. But then now that stuff got out of hand.
Certain people were, but they were getting they got looked down on. Continue.
Y'all reading this comment that Kelvin just put up, right? Shout out to Kelvin. Look what he just said.
There was no outrage when 24/7 alcohol did just.
So it was
mentioned at Blackout 5. No one said shit.
Like you said, it's been going on. You see,
I would have to go back. I would have to go back and look at Blackout 5.
Wayne,
I'm gonna have to go back on that one.
Wayne, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this: is Wayne, if you just look at the screen, you ain't even got to say anything. If you just look at the screen, I already know what you're thinking. It's very funny that when he did that blog about the caffeine situation, this shit came out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a button got pushed. I ain't gonna say who pushed that button. A button got pushed.
So you're saying
hold
on. For sure.
Hey, there is no call-in, honey. There's no call-in. We're visual. You gotta DM me.
Yeah, you gotta hit Wing up on Twitter. You gotta hit Wing up
on Twitter. You gotta DM me on Twitter or Facebook.
Niggas
or
call
Instagram.
In. Nah, you can't call in the video, bro.
Breakdown on Instagram. I am Aleta, Aleta Thomas, Thomas.
Shout out to the Battle Rap world community.
And on Twitter,
who's trying to get on?
Twitter, that's my Twitter handle right there. If you're on Twitter and you're following me now, or you have a Twitter, that's my Twitter handle right there. You can go to Twitter. I have to send you a link so that you can chime into the show. That's the only way that you're able to get on.
Now, I agree with you, Sly. There is no such thing as black on black crime. That was a myth created for us to feel bad about what was going on in our communities. Because trust and believe, white people kill white people. Latinos kill Latinos. Mexicans kill Mexicans. Asians kill Asians. You kill and you rob who's near you. So yeah, the term black on black crime is most definitely a myth. It was created as a point your finger. See, this is y'all problem. And that's why whenever I even have debates with people about police brutality and they bring up black on black crime, I said, you're switching the subjects. The subject matter is police brutality, not black on black crime. Now, if you want to discuss black on black crime, we could talk about that. But if we're talking about police brutality, that's something completely different.
They hid the narrative, bro. They hid the narrative, bro. They hid the narrative. They stashed it, and then they slid the bullshit through customs. That's what they did.
But again, my whole thing is this. Do I feel, and I said it, I'm going to say it again. Do I feel like avocado should disappear for a little bit? Of course I do. The thing is that we quickly forgive the wrong shit.
Mm-hmm.
We quickly, and then it was because somebody brought something else to my attention. When URL removed Twist or stop using Twist, nobody was in the uproar about it.
Not at all.
Nobody was in the uproar about it.
Nobody was, but there was. I think the percentage was too low for the people that were speaking up for Twist. It wasn't great enough to have a voice. But I see.
But hold on. Wait. Let me add on to your point, Ray. This is why what I said to you today about Avocado's rant, you didn't hear Twiz say a word either. You didn't hear Twiz.
You didn't hear Twiz, but he did speak against URL and caffeine
about him being God in the battle rap culture, and I'm the best in the world. You didn't hear Twiz do that.
Nope, not at all. Everybody knows Twiz.
I mean, the only thing Twiz really said was that URL sold the culture. That's all Twiz really said. He was like, "Yo, Twiz sold the culture."
But he didn't do no rant.
Twiz was one of the originals, though.
Following as to why he got let go. Yeah. He didn't do that. He never did that.
Nah, he really didn't. He really didn't do that at all. If anything, Twiz has probably been the most quietest, outspoken person to date. He might have spoke out a little bit more during the battle.
And I respect that man to the fullest. But you got this, Eric. That's why I'm saying I was cool until he decided to do this rant, because that's the first person I thought about. Hashtag Twiz. But let me get back to me and why I'm so pissed off at caffeine.
Right. You trying to make it a group effort.
And then I sat here and was like, why are you saying this now? Because not for nothing, what you fail to realize is in your rant and all your muster and bluster that you the god of battle rap and I does this, you threw URL under the fucking bus by letting us know that they have no creative control to even be able to keep you as a fucking consultant.
That's how we knew the culture got sold.
Hey, JJ said he just followed you on Twitter, but he can't DM you.
Okay, hold on 1 minute.
Is he trying to talk about accountability in battle rap?
It don't matter. We gotta talk about it, because you know what? If ain't nobody else gonna listen, they're gonna listen today.
Facts. There is one, but y'all know since last year. since
Calvin
the last
said,
2 years,
listen.
we stay talking about accountability,
Mhm.
bro. We
Listen,
up here,
Malone.
we talk about that shit.
Listen, Malone. Calvin said, personally, I get the feeling JB and Avo don't get along, and JB might have leaked that video.
I feel like Caffeine is part of Fox, and Caffeine had a little.
It wouldn't surprise me because Caffeine is a part of Fox. It wouldn't surprise me.
Who the one put the file out there?
I'll tell you, it was Thunder.
I heard it was Norm. I don't feel like Norm did it.
Well, the video, according to what they said, the video was already out there. Nobody.
The video was out. No, y'all knew that. Who dropped it?
DNA 2 was the one that put it out there again.
But somebody dropped it to DNA 2 though. So
somebody said
that shit definitely came from the Caffeine back corner offices by the water.
I ain't gonna say where it came from. Wayne.
Norm did it.
Hey, I ain't gonna say who did it, but I'm gonna say
Wayne. They do that shit, man. Stop that.
Hold on.
Come on, man.
No, a button got pushed. I ain't gonna say who did it. We don't know. It is Illuminati out there.
Look,
there is a Battlerap Illuminati out there. But a button got pushed.
Hold on. JJ, what's your Twitter? What's your Twitter, JJ? Real quick.
Here's the thing. I honestly think that had Avocado not did that rant, that video wouldn't have never came out.
Never came out. I believe that too.
Because the minute he did that rant and was sticking out his chest, it was talking about how Caffeine was using the wrong way of shooting, and the way that they shot that. I was doing that 6 years ago, and I'm past that. And you, like Wayne said, I'm the god of this, and I does this, and y'all shooting like a high school play. You taking shots at a big major network. It's not just Caffeine; it's also Fox. So chances are, right after that, it was like.
Okay, can we go back a little bit? Can we go back a little?
Yo, Shy, hold up. But that's a good point, Augustus. How could you leak something that's already out? Facts. You can't. Right. You just re-put it out.
Yeah, but I mean, people been in the culture. Hold on, the people that's been in the culture knew about it.
Thank you. They can leak it because this is why I'm mad at you niggas now. Because this shit was sitting right in plain view, and y'all never knew about it.
It's been out. But see, right, it's funny you said.
The white boy sat up there and said, ain't no niggas. Because see, Malone was guilty of this. Malone told me, I watched 2 seconds of that shit and I cut it off. That's what's wrong with y'all too. Stop watching 2 seconds of shit. Watch the whole fucking thing.
Hold on. Ain't nobody black to watch this. Explain it correctly.
He told y'all niggas y'all wasn't gonna watch it. Y'all
watched 2 minutes. I watched 2 minutes and I was disgusted with what he said, but with talking to Wing behind the scenes, she brought something up to me. And I was like, wait. So she's like, oh, you didn't watch the I was like, nah, I'm not gonna lie. I was more angry because of the situation. I'm not gonna lie, I got caught in it. I did. I'm human. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't want to hear that shit. But I did go and watch it though. Because after talking to you, like I went and watched the order of the videos, the little order that you gave me. I watched that shit. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, yo, it looks like, I'll be honest with you. First half of the game looked sincere. Second half of the game looked like the plays were just drawn up. That's all.
JJ, so I just sent it to you. JJ, I just sent you the link on Twitter.
I think is interesting how fast this video came out right after that rant.
Okay, that's what I was saying. Wayne. Button got pushed.
You know why that happened, Ray.
Wayne,
you know why that happened, Ray.
It don't matter.
Button got pushed.
My point is that the arrogantness of that rant. Let your ass know I'm gonna bring you down a notch.
Yeah, humbling.
Because you're not bigger than the culture.
The humbling. For real.
Okay.
You can't sit there and call yourself.
Can we go back?
Let's be honest. Hold on, Shy. No white
man. I gotta get this out. Hold on. I got.
No white man in the culture, a black culture, can call yourself God amongst us. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done. Period.
Go ahead, Shy.
All I'm gonna say is, if y'all motherfuckers don't think that y'all files or anything in Battlerap cannot be released, if it's good or bad, if it's facts or fiction, shit would get released. Have you learned anything from Vital Fly in his situation? How deep they was in his situation to where he was using a whole nother fucking profile and everything like that, and they was still able to trace it back to you.
Shout out
We
to
don't-
Coon Gang.
Privilege.
Shout out to Coon Gang.
The
BRC.
white
Shout out to
privilege
the
told
culture.
him otherwise. You're not hearing me.
Yeah,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
White privilege told him otherwise.
Wing, we had
found that nigga's back files and we tore
we had a
him.
discussion. Wing, we had a discussion a few days ago. What did I say? Right now, this is a message to media, battle rappers.
Yeah.
If you got a secret, put that shit out right now.
We've been talking about this for years. We've been talking about this shit for years. The Black Compass situation. Remember the Black Compass situation?
Oh,
like, come on,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Y'all
Hello?
shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, JJ's there.
Hey,
we
what-
heard JJ, come on.
First
We
of all,
hear
what's up, everybody? What's up, wifey? Love the show. Okay,
Thank you.
to the brother with his arms folded. Let me say a couple of things. Number one, we reaching right now. Like you do you write bars for Dot? Because like we done got into Chris Unbiased and we done got into who did what and who shot Lincoln. All of that ain't got nothing to do with this. We're dealing with a specific issue right now, which is the top.
But hold on, my brother. As you talking, hold on.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
I'm finished.
The top. We're talking about right now. The top blogger in battle rap was caught on tape making racist remarks. Let's stay focused. And you want to talk about what are the issues when stuff comes up with black people? We can't stay focused. We want to talk about the price of tea in China. That ain't got nothing to do with this. Let's talk about avocado, okay? That's number one. Number two, there's a difference between forgiveness and accountability. You know why black people forgive? Because we were brought to this country as slaves, and if we didn't have the ability to forgive, we wouldn't have survived. We would have died from the inside out. Forgiveness is good. What needs to happen is he needs to be fired and never get his job back in battle rap. That's how you solve this problem.
Okay, you saying all that, right? You saying that already?
I don't agree with that second part.
I don't agree with that. No, but you talk about accountability, right?
Mute your mic, Wing. Mute your mic.
Wayne, mute your mic.
Mute your mic.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you talking about accountability, right? You always talking about it's all different things. No, it all ties in together as far as accountability because we've been letting shit slide far too long in this fucking culture. The politics, motherfuckers not writing their bars, disrespecting of women, disrespecting of black people. It all ties together from the top to the bottom. So it's just like right now, like you said about the Chris Unbiased thing, everybody was in the overall about the Chris Unbiased thing. Come up to find out a year later, it was false, it was made up. A lot of people know about it, a lot of people don't know about it. Now, it's the people's choice and these lead choice to a point to where do they want to deal with Chris Unbiased or not? I don't have anything to do with that. It's going the same with avocado. This situation was broadcast a long time ago. Very long time ago.
You can speak from personal experience. You just came from the RBE event.
Yeah. It's happened. Yeah, it just happened. It happened a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? He said he did what he did. Okay, we're mad. We upset. But my brother, I'm trying to tell you, you talking about accountability. Yes, we do. He need to be fired. Yeah, I agree. He needs to be fired. But is he going to be fired? Hell fucking no, he's not going to be fired. He's going to be gone for a year or maybe a year or two. He's going to be back. Because you know why? You know why?
You can't fire a private contractor.
And you can't, bro.
You can just not give him no work. Just give him no work.
Okay, you can't get no. You can't get the bag from the Negroes no more for a while. But I'm sorry, my brother. Accountability don't exist in battle rap. He's going to be back. He's still going to have a platform. He still got people behind him right now. He still got fucking Geechee Gotti fucking behind him, bro. Okay, so what is you? So what are you saying?
Two-time champion of the year.
Okay, I'm sorry. And brother, what's your name? The one that just spoke?
Me?
No, the before you.
Who? Me?
Rashad Brown.
Rashad. Much respect, bro. I'm never about disrespect, so much respect to you. I think where I disagree with you is, I think you're looking at accountability the wrong way. You're right. Surf gets up there, never delivers 3 rounds, Twerk never delivers 3 rounds, but you know what they do deliver? They deliver views and they deliver dollars. And that's what the decision makers care about. So I hear what you're saying, but it just depends on what kind of accountability you're talking about. Smack and Beasley are accountable for making money. They've made the decision that despite the fact that the Surfs and the Twerks don't perform, they still have a major following. So they are actually being accountable. They're being accountable to their bottom line and what they think is best for their bottom line.
Hey, JJ,
Right.
I just want to stick opinion on what you guys are saying real quick. It sounds like you guys are on 2 different sides of the spectrum. You got old battle rap format and way of thinking. We are in the new format. Like JJ said, everything's commercialized. Battle rap is commercial, y'all. Wake the fuck up. Stop acting like there's a time it was rugged. It was a time it was rugged.
Not for nothing, because it's becoming so commercial. Or you know what? Hold on. Malone checked me on that when we spoke earlier. Because we are now in that commercial era.
It's a fact.
This hits so much harder for that reason. And because we have this huge Black Lives Matters movement that everybody is so woke.
It's saying, yeah.
We talk about the right things at all.
If battle rap was not televised, a lot of this shit would be under the rug. That's why we forgot so quickly. It wasn't televised, but now we are commercial. Ain't shit gonna be hidden no more.
But to your point, JJ, I agree with you, brother. I agree exactly what you're saying. I understand it. But for me, who's been in media and been in this culture for a very long time, I'm sorry, bro. I don't see this before. He's gonna sit. We might not see him, but his name might not pop up for a minute in battle rap. But will he be back in battle rap? I would guarantee you that he will be. He will be back.
The only way that he will not come back, and this is just on because he again.
We talking about him or his brand, because he don't have to be behind the lens, and it could still be ruin your day.
Right. Okay.
He's still gonna get a check.
I'm saying the only reason why he may not come back, and this is just my opinion or whatever. If somebody else comes along, the next person that we can get that's good at filming, and if they can film it better than what he's doing, because like you said, he's a private contractor. The minute we get somebody that don't know how to film the audio right, that don't know how to film it correctly, it shows up muggy, and we complain about that, he will be back. Unless we can get somebody who's just as passionate about battle rap and film together, can do it better than what he's doing, he will be back. He will be back.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you this. This is how it's gonna happen.
They got JB.
Let me find out. Hold on, Malone. This is how it's gonna happen, JJ. And mark my word, this is how it's gonna happen. As soon as this caffeine shit is over with, it done and over with, all the glitz and glamour that we get right now for the app, that shit gonna be gone.
You know how many relationships?
It's gonna be gone.
Business relationships about to be ruined, bro. What?
You need to have JB. But here's the thing. Like I said, okay, let's not be coy about this situation, okay?
Yeah, for real.
Avocado been in this shit for a long time. To be able to, just like an artist, and a bona fide artist can sit here and look at a canvas and know what they want to put and how it's supposed to work. Now,
it's called foresight.
Right,
foresight.
A person who has a foresight for something like this. Like I said, I have no qualms with this man about his love for battle rap.
He's one of the best.
His artistry for putting, like he said, nobody, they're like he said with caffeine, they're not paying attention to the angles. They're not this, they're not that. This man eats, sleep, and shit that shit. I'm sure. I will never take that away from him, ever. He fucked up. But at the same time, you were saying, oh, they got JB. JB is not an avocado.
JB's JB.
Okay? So,
he got the cheat code. Avocado got the cheat code.
I'm disgusted with what this man did, but I will never. I'm not a hater. I can see both sides.
And you know what sucks for us as Black people? I think I understand the feeling you trying to emulate. When you know what it is, it's like we don't believe he's racist, but the shit you said and then that boastful fucking acclamation. It kind of make it kind of hard, bro.
No, make it hard. Hold on. No.
Okay, no. You said let's not be coy. It don't make it kind of hard.
Don't make it hard for me. It don't make it hard for me. Because although he has wonderful attributes, although he has this wonderful attributes, I'm sorry, you motherfuckers dropped the ball. I didn't.
We got to turn the 2K slides down.
Timberland had to drop, and now his ass is sitting on the other side of the fence. I gives no fucks. At the end of the day, you said what you said, and you sat your ass at that motherfucking water cooler, and you gonna have to sit there for a little bit. Sit there with your white friends, because this ain't over for me. So no, I just know how to look
to sit there and ask niggas if they need a cup.
I don't hate this man. I have no hatred in my heart for him. I can't rock with him. The worst kind of white boy in my book. Yeah. He is the worst kind of white boy. He is worse than a racist. At least a fucking racist, an Aryan Nation motherfucker will tell you, I don't like you. I don't like your kind.
Man, Jay Rich is in the comments.
Dropping.
That will sit here and kiki in your face and turn around and is okay. He talked about it being uncomfortable. I'm gonna tell you, shout out to Ryan Martin on Twitter, because Ryan Martin said to him, and I wish I would have got that tweet earlier. Ryan Martin said to Avocado, you know, it probably would help if you stop giggling in every fucking interview you do.
Yeah,
shit ain't always funny.
That shit
you know what it is? I believe, listen, I'm not advocating for him, but you got some people that's gonna say, yo, it could be a nervous reaction. There are people out there that
let me finish, because I damn sure, listen, I have a nervous tick when it comes to that. I will be sitting here staring death in the face because I've done it a few times, or, you know, don't judge me. I've been in situations where that has happened a few times, and I don't mean to giggle, even when I'm in arguments and I'm mad at going up, and the motherfucker be like, this shit ain't funny. No, it's not funny, boo. But at the same time, I don't know why I do it. I don't. So I get that. But at the same, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to play devil's advocate.
Control your emotions.
Do something. Do something. You seem soulless in every conversation that you're having, and you're allowing everybody else to really talk for you. It ain't for everybody else to talk for you. Like I said, I want to know, if we talking about who he is, the man 6 years ago and the man today, I want to know your white counterparts over at King of the Dot, what the fuck they've been saying about black folks while you was at that water cooler, what the fuck you did then. That's what I want to know. If you can't answer that question, don't nobody give a fuck.
Yo,
that's why I ain't watching none of those vlogs. That's why I watch none of that shit.
Did you just say stop smiling like you ain't got no soul? Hold on. White men, they don't season their food.
JJ, where you at?
No they don't got no soul. They don't got no soul.
Is JJ still on?
Yeah, I'm here. I mean, the only other thing I have to add is I just feel like his apology hasn't been very sincere. Like the thing that stood out to me was when he made the comment about the battle rap community being homophobic. Now, you know, intelligent people can agree or
okay, bad fathers.
No, go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, JJ. I didn't mean to cut you off. Continue.
No, I was just saying. I think intelligent people can disagree on that, but my point is, the point of the apology is not for you to critique the battle rap community. It's for you to apologize. Right. And I think the fact that he made that statement, it just says something about him where he's not really sorry. He's just making excuses. That's
I agree with you.
Okay, so with the homophobic thing, I agree. This is just me. I think he should have overlooked that question because he was answering the question.
Stereotypes.
And I think that particular question he should have overlooked because it did just come completely like out of left field. Like, well, you know, I did gay porn or whatever, so I was surprised that didn't come out because of how homophobic the battle rap is.
Why did you choose to answer that question?
It was like, why out of all the questions did you particularly choose that? And then even if it was a sincere question asking about racial issues, why would you give that answer?
Because let me tell you why. You remember maybe about 6 months to a year ago, there was an article out about the black community, the male black community being homophobic in regard to what was it? I cannot remember. It was in one of these magazines. I saw it was on my timeline, and they talked about how they were trying to, you know, how the fashion and everything that they're trying to kind of push on the black community.
Demasculation of men, of black men. It's the demasculation of black men.
Again, this is why you in this shit, because of fucking stereotypes. Mm-hmm. Battle rap is predominantly male driven. So you automatically will say, oh, I'm surprised y'all didn't get on me about filming gay porn. What, nigga, you filming, you getting a dollar.
Hold on. Why would you tell us that? That's your dirty little secret. The fuck?
Because he was deflecting.
Bad deflection.
Off another stereotype.
Horrible deflection.
Off another. It was a horrible deflection when you decided to say, oh, I have a black girlfriend. Well, she's black and white.
He did not say gay porn. He did not say gay porn. Yo, dude, Augustus, he didn't have to say gay porn. He said he shot, he basically, the way he said it, listen, man, we not doing that.
What did he say? Stop. What did he say? If he didn't say gay porn, how did we come up with gay?
Exactly. Motherfuckers ain't just saying that shit. Everybody got that when they watch that shit. Everybody.
Because after that, he said that we are homophobic.
Come on, man. Put 2 + 2 is 4, not 5 or 3. Stop that.
Are you asking, Augustus, are you asking the question? Because you need to put a question mark behind that, because I believe we heard everything he said.
Right.
We're not in the uproar for no reason.
Yeah, come on now. And come on, man. Like, this is out of his own mouth. You feel me? Like, yeah, we're not doing that. I don't know. You do your own homework, bro.
Augustus said he would pay $100 if we show him where he said gay porn.
You're not listening, bro. Just told you. And you can send me that $100 because I'm not going to show you. I'm going to tell you. Okay, my Cash App is FACEMALNE. Now, he alluded to homophobic things. Let us know that he shot these things.
Oh, pause.
What pause? What does that mean to you, bro?
Phrasing.
Just tell me.
But
if you're confused on that, then I question you as a man. That's just clear.
That's clear. Right. I mean, while I go to find this, let me go back to what I was saying. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's, to me, that's the worst kind of white boy.
That's clear.
The one that's supposed to be for my cause, that is supposed to be sitting here right with me for my cause. But as soon as we get in front of the police and they tell you, oh, you free to go, but he got to go to jail, you're going to go. You're going to exit left.
Raise his food cup, pack him up.
You feel me? I'm sorry. That's the way I'm looking at it. That's the white boy that's going to tell you, you know, and not for nothing, Big K, that third, I'm not feeling that shit either, but that's going to be a whole nother story. I'm charging everybody.
Now motherfuckers is feeling privileged.
White folks got to stay in their motherfucking place right now.
Now motherfuckers is
because
speaking
y'all
on black
the same
issues.
people that was sitting here, you know, when we was in Atlanta for my birthday.
Not jacking that shit.
It's a beautiful thing to see these people outside protesting. And it was a beautiful thing to see this fire chief, this black female fire chief and black female police chief standing in front of the fucking riot while they throwing shit at these
Okay. Hold on. Not to cut you off, Wing. I just pulled it up. I just listened to it.
Okay.
Well, Avocado's specific words was, he said, I'm surprised that nothing else have came out. He was like, I did porn. He didn't say gay porn. He said, I did porn. But this is where we started alluding to gay. He said, and I'm surprised that didn't come out because how homophobic the battle rap community is. Now, saying that is implied that's what it is he did. Now, I get what Augustus' argument is because Augustus is right. He didn't say I did gay porn. He just said I did porn.
I appreciate it. But Augustus, my question to you is,
how you can't figure it out,
motherfucker? Regardless of what he said, he alluded to it. We didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
We didn't even give a fuck about it.
He did. That shit came out of nowhere.
So why are we correcting what the fuck he said when he said it?
Right.
So we need to get his word
accountable for that shit.
He didn't mean this, he meant that.
Held accountable for that.
Even if he didn't say it, I feel you. but he alluded to it. We didn't. He allowed us to allude to it, just like he allowed us to allude to in his caffeine rant that battle rap was the only fucking job that he had.
Just like he alluded to, he understood the plight of a black father. Fuck out of here. We're not doing that.
When did he say that? Oh, I missed that one.
The A-Verb shit. The A-Verb situation. That's why him and A-Verb got beef. Come on. It's
I told you when he said what he said about A-Verb, I didn't hear that part. Like, he whispered that shit. So I really didn't hear that.
A-Verb, man, you could tell by A-Verb's tweet when he went off on him what the fuck that was about. So
yeah, I didn't completely hear that. All in all, listen.
Yo, drop it in the comments, dropping 30 right now.
My nigga.
Rich, unfortunately, is at work, so I can't. If y'all listen to the show from Friday, he dropped several jewels. Friday, you know what I mean? But I really want him to be up here for this. I don't really want to take 2 hours talking about this man. I really only want to talk about this shit for 30 minutes or so.
We already been talking for an hour about it.
The fact that he's live again, I just feel like there is an agenda. Bruh, the battle rap community is not going to change how they feel. If they're telling you to pack it up, pack it up. Doesn't mean that it's forever.
Augustus, I just said that. I just said that he didn't say it. Like, why are you still going about it? Like, you still going, and I just said he didn't say it.
He didn't say it. So
I'm starting to think you have a man crush.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You know what? Hold on. We are so rude. We have a guest on. JJ, you still there, sir?
Yeah, I'm
on. Talk to this man.
Hold on. Yeah. You said you ain't gotta go, do you, brother?
Yeah, I do have to go, but I wanted to just ask y'all one question. What are we gonna do with Geechee?
Oh shit.
Well, can I say this? Let me say this, and I'm done with it because I'm so tired. I'll talk about this avocado shit. I don't support avocado from this point day forward. And if you support avocado, fuck you and fuck everything that you stand for. That's what I'm with it.
Honestly, I can't tell you what we doing with Geechee because I'm not a league owner. You know, I'm just low tier media.
All right.
Honestly, me personally, I plan on doing nothing because everything's gonna be the same how it is. Shit's just gonna play out. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Hopefully, the shit ain't for nothing.
Well, JJ, let me ask you this, JJ. Are we gonna hold Geechee accountable?
I want to. I mean, his stock has taken a major hit with me. Like, I've just
talk about it.
I lost a lot of respect for him. I feel like Geechee, and I'll tell you what really hurt. To be honest with you, what really hurts my heart is not Geechee, but Cal. That hurts me. I mean, Cal is like, to me, he's not quite Mount Rushmore, but he's just below it for me. I know a lot of people wouldn't say that, but I've always respected him as being like as real as it gets in battle rap. And for him to be captain for Avocado too, it hurts my heart, man. That's all I can really say.
Yeah. And to your point, it's amazing how you say how we try to, because of the situation with Avocado with Geechee, they hold Geechee accountable. Guess what? He ain't going nowhere. Because just like what you just made a good point about with the surfs and the twerks of how they bring those views and those dollars in, he's not going anywhere. Like, I agree with, I don't want you to think that I don't agree with you, my brother. I think this situation is so fucked up. But at the same time, when you let other little stuff that should be accountable for up under the cracks, and the shit gets so big and big and big, it's like it's out of control. We can't seal this shit up now. It's like it's wide open now. The floodgates is open. So it's just like anything could come in and anything can go back out.
I agree.
And that's all I'm saying, bro.
All right, y'all. I gotta run, but I love y'all, man. Good work. Keep up the good work. See y'all.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
you.
Okay.
Right.
I'm exhausted.
Let's go to the next subject because Augustus is still going.
Listen,
I'm drained.
Hold on. Augustus, you're right. One word can change, but at the same time, where one word was left out, another one was added. So that's his
Right.
fault.
That's on him.
Why
His
would
words.
anybody, hold on, why would anybody consider you filming porn as being homophobic?
Right.
When
Or
you niggas
have
watch
anything to do with
porn,
racism.
When you niggas watch porn on a daily basis, do you think the photographer or the photographer is gay?
Nigga, how many of us are even concerned about the cameraman? We just there to watch a chick get her shit smashed off or stuck in top.
Oh my God.
We don't care. We don't care who's filming that shit.
Hello, whoa. Save that.
Fuck that.
Save.
We
Oh
don't
my
give a
God.
fuck.
Crazy.
Yo, for my niggas that watch porn. Let's start, yo,
Crazy.
son, we're not gonna do
Look,
that shit.
no, we
I'm
have
not
the
an
point.
avid porn watcher, but I watch porn. I'm not thinking about that with the cameraman. Thank you for the visuals. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
Okay. Let's move right along. Any last
Let's
words?
go.
Any last words on this shit?
I'm over it.
I don't have no last words on it.
Me neither.
Again,
I'm
like I
over
said, I think Avocado needs to sit down for a little bit, and
then
the next big scandal is going to happen within probably like 2 weeks or whatever. So.
And we'll stop talking about you.
We'll stop talking about it.
And he should hide, and he should use that time to hide under it. Don't stay away from battle rap, but still be doing motherfucking podcasts about and over battle rap. That means you're just disappear. Go silencio.
He'll be okay. Go film porn. Come back.
That's
Later.
it.
Hey, wait, hold on. Easy, the Black Captain is in the comments.
Easy, what up, boy?
Easy.
Hey,
Easy, you won me $40, my bro. I kept telling him.
Wow.
Hey,
I didn't pick it this. I know I picked Easy to win that. I ain't even.
Hey, where is
drop in here? Drop in the comments
now. Where drop
Hey, Wing. If I don't know if Easy's up for it. We just had JJ, but if he since Drop ain't here, if Easy could pop on real quick, he could talk to Drop. You feel me? I think that'd be fire.
Oh yeah, he need to have a talking to. Oh, let's get to this RBE. Hold on, before we get to that, let's get to this RBE event, man. Before we get there.
No. If Easy can pop out, then we'll do him real quick and then come back to RBE and let him talk his shit real quick.
He got
him right now.
He was on Mac Mel earlier. And he
did a whippy edition.
He pop out. That's why I said that. Shit. Pop out.
Oh shit, you don't know. Okay, well, I mean, if he wants to.
Hey man, look, Easy is more than welcome to come up here and pump his chest out for that performance he did versus Cortez.
Yeah,
he more than welcome to.
Did Cortez cry in the car?
No, but he did go on a DNA rant.
This is what I need to know. Do you have a sweater on that had Reggie Miller with the choke? It said Jersey.
Yo, Easy said he's calling up. So calling up in these terms means he's probably he sent him the link, I guess.
Yeah,
send the link.
Call up on this show. You know, you gotta hold on. I'm about to send it to you.
Nah, they can say call up. Call up is just slang up here. You can't call up, but you want to pop out. We'll call it call
Calvin. Tez did well, but Tez lost that battle.
He definitely lost that battle.
That nigga lost.
And he got on Twitter and tried to pull the DNA talking about y'all don't deserve me.
That nigga crying in the car. He was crying in the car.
Yeah,
you don't deserve me.
Yeah,
that's definitely crying in the car. I just sent you the link. I just sent you the link.
That's definitely crying in the car.
He shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, he should have.
He should have just left that alone. He should have, and not for nothing. This wasn't a bad Cortez.
Shout out to Cortez though.
Easy was just better.
He was just better.
Easy just made it look easy. He made it look easy. You know
made it look easy as fuck. Like this shit wasn't no struggle at all. There was no. Oh, I felt like he edged. He won that shit. Like I'm sitting here.
That's how you rap, nigga.
To have a full third round rebuttal to everything Cortez said was just the icing on the cake, man.
They better not put this shit in the vault. I swear to God, I would tear Atlanta up. They better not put this shit in the vault. Y'all better release this shit. A good edit. This deep. Good edit. One of those. Shout out to Matt Mail. It's one of those.
That's what we saying, Kelvin. He did well. He did well. He just
You can do well and get your ass. You can do well and still get your ass whooped.
Yo, you can have a good fight and still lose.
You can still lose.
Yes.
You lost, nigga. You lost.
Oh yes.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke? Jump. Oh, I'm sorry. I was having I was watching Lean on Me early. I'm sorry.
Easy said he's doing it now. Easy said he's doing it now, so he should be ready to come up soon.
Okay.
Don't you? Yo, you stupid.
Easy. I'm gonna talk to Easy. Easy, you know you fucked. Easy, you know you fucked up, right? Easy, you know you fucked up, right?
Hey, Kelvin.
These niggas ain't gonna want to battle
a body bag. Kelvin is not. Kelvin sounds like he still had Cortez winning or something like that.
I don't have Cortez winning a round.
No. I'm looking in the comments. Kelvin.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it was a body bag, but Easy definitely dropped 30 on him.
It wasn't a body bag, but he was laying in the hospital with a couple IVs on him.
He put him into some care.
So
where is
what y'all saying is
my nigga, don't run.
What y'all saying is that he was in between.
Right now, crew, we gotta take these lashes.
He was in between what?
We gotta take
gentleman's 30.
There we go.
Easy.
Yo,
Easy.
Hey, yo, who was the nigga? Who was the guy, man? Who was the guy that said that he was going 3-0 me, that dickhead shit wasn't going to work? Who was that guy? I just want to know who that guy was.
He's not on the show.
He ain't here today. He's not here today.
That nigga, I had you in my sight. Just don't worry. I said, oh yeah, I get to pack this nigga the fuck up.
Oh, drop, motivating niggas.
Yeah, I get to pack y'all niggas because listen, I knew what I had, man, and I knew that everybody was gonna be mad as shit. I knew it was gonna be like, I personally knew. You know what I mean? I knew already. You know what I mean? Like, so I just want to know, what did y'all think that he had before the battle? Like, what did y'all think he had before the battle that was going to have him 3-0 me? Like, what have y'all seen that was like, yo, he's going to go in there and 3-0 easy?
Okay, so let me say this. Coming into the battle, I had you winning 2-1. Like I said, you won me $40. Right. But I thought Cortez was going to be a lot better than what he presented, because I've seen Cortez when he comes back from a bad loss that he took versus Rump, and he comes back 10 times stronger. To me versus you, he took it even step further back. I mean, he was still able to get through his material, but I thought the battle was going to be a lot closer. I still picked you to win. I didn't think for you to give him an intensive care 30, but that was just my opinion. So
you go ahead, Malone. You go ahead, Malone. You got the hammer.
Hold on. Y'all voted. I didn't vote. My whole thing is I'm gonna piggyback off of what Ray said, because what I felt like is, Cortez. First off, like I said, I didn't vote because I'm like, if Cortez allows Easy to whoop his ass, that says a lot.
Hey, okay. Well, you supposed to be on the team regardless. When I know be on the team regardless. So you not voting speaks volumes already. So you mean
no. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna always be on the team, but I gotta keep it a buck. It had nothing to do with you. It had to do with the fact of that man is a vet. They're calling you. See, I don't like that. I don't like that rookie thing, because I feel like y'all been in this game.
But according to the commercial standard, he's new. So he's the rookie, not in the sense to us. We know he's not. He's not to them.
Don't get it fucked up. He's evolving. He's showing he has levels to this. You feel me? With the different people that he continues to go. But like Ray said, Cortez has a tendency to reinvent himself when he's supposed to after a couple of losses. That's what I thought you were going to be up against. However, this Easy was on a whole nother level.
This Easy came head hunting, nothing but headshots.
Like, I ain't seen this Easy.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Easy, you ain't slick though, nigga. Go ahead, Shy.
Let me ask you this question. Is there, in this setting that y'all doing right now, is it a different type of energy and feel
Oh, well, that's a good question.
in this building right now? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm seeing a lot of guys afraid of this new setting right now. It's like it's taking away. It's like it's taking away their suit. Hold on, let me get my round. Let me get my rounds off, Wing. Let me get my rounds off, Wing.
Wait. Drop just came on. Drop just came on. Let Easy do his. Do his due diligence.
Oh shit.
Okay, nigga.
Dighead. Nah, you did good thing, my nigga.
Is that the illest nigga from Nebraska? Is that the illest nigga from Nebraska right there? It gotta be.
I don't remember saying the 3-0 comment, but I had to hold it down for the town, for Brooklyn. And I thought what I said was the dickhead shit might not work. I thought he was a little bit more advanced for that. You broke the nigga down. What else is there to say, my G? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You got that, my nigga. I wasn't sleeping on you. You came back since the tournament. You've been fired. But my opinion, I thought, the OG status of him was going to overshine. And listen, you did what you were supposed to do.
I can respect
supposed to do.
Nah, we're not letting that nigga off.
I can respect that, but listen, I fried your man, dog. Fried and died that nigga. You hear me? Fried and died him. You hear me? That's different. Y'all, let me say this though. Cortez wasn't whack though. I was just that good, dog. You dig what I'm saying? Like I was just that good. I knew I was gonna be that. See. It's not really about that room because now it's like this. You now when you go in that room, you eliminate all they superpowers, bro. All the fan base. You eliminate all of the shit that they quote unquote vets. You know what I mean? Like they supposed to do. Now it's not any of that. Now you come in this room. Now is you just got a rack.
Facts.
And these niggas write they bars for 500 people, bro. They're gonna get smoked, bro. It's just different. These niggas is writing they bars for 200.
It's a new
people.
day.
Yeah, 200 people. They writing they bars. Listen, when y'all watch Kid Chaos and JC, when JC was stopping every 4 bars saying, "I know." He was only doing that because he used to the crowd stopping him.
That's written in. Yeah.
He was just more advanced to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of them, Shotgun Shug, he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't choke because he didn't know his shit. He choked because he was in the wrong environment. Cortez looked like that because that's not his environment, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not even in the trailer. I was making people laugh in the trailer. I said, yo, I beat him in the trailer too. I was like 5-0. You know what I'm saying? Like, I beat him in the trailer. I won the coin toss, and I won all 3 rounds. Then I said, you gonna go outside and start bitching to the people. I'm gonna go home, do a bar for bar to break down. What that nigga do? And so when I got done.
He did. Yeah, he did.
Said that he 30 me and start bitch. I already knew exactly what was going to happen and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And I just, it's just like this. I think when y'all predicting, I think we got to predict what this room is starting to do now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why we're asking. That's why I was going with my question. Like,
it's a heavy variable.
What's going on in that room? What is it about this room? I'm gonna say it. It's like it's scaring a lot of the so-called vets right about now.
Say it right.
So vets, like
they don't got the algorithm.
Nah,
like, what is it? What's going on? Hold on. So, but let me ask, what is it about that in that setting? What is it about this setting and this place where y'all doing the battles at? Like, what's the energy? Like, what is it? What is it about this place?
Is you create your own energy. Now, us being rookies and us being from small leagues, we know how to create our own energy. So, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas don't know how to create their energy because they so used to the fans creating their own energy. They used to the fans creating their energy. I don't need 30, 100, 200 niggas in there to rap, bro. I know I'm fire. You dig what I'm saying? So I come into, and then my style alone is I bark on the nigga who I'm talking to. So I don't really talk to the crowd a lot anyway. You dig what I'm saying? I talk to you anyway. You know what I mean? Like you wanna, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to give up the complete secrets because we got some more vets that we need to take care of real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I want them to come in there and follow the same footsteps as the rest of them people doing. And they about to get smoked. I was watching John the Don the other day too, because he was talking heavy on caffeine. I was watching John battle too. I don't think he gonna come in the room and be able to do it either. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't.
See, you niggas be jumping the gun. See, that's what happened.
No, y'all niggas is jumping the gun.
You niggas start jumping the gun.
Y'all, nobody thought I could 3-0 Cortez. Nobody.
No, that wasn't impossible, my nigga. That wasn't impossible. That wasn't an impossible.
It was impossible for you. You didn't think it was there. You didn't think it was there.
He got a point. You got a point there, buddy.
That John
got a point there, buddy.
I told him it's not different because I told John this. I said, listen, you're right, you did beat a lot of rookies, but look where you beat them at. You never beat them in a room with 5 people in there before, ever. That Jackboy shit won't work in that room. It won't work there. It won't work there because you don't have nobody screaming. None of that shit. That, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand this. That's why when Cortez keep telling me, yo, I beat PREZ, yo, those niggas really had bad performances. You didn't come in there and actually fuck with a nigga that's on his A game 100%. You ain't beat none of them niggas. Yeah, you beat PREZ because PREZ choked. Yeah, you beat Twerk because Twerk choked. Did you go in there and beat a nigga on 100%? He didn't. So all of that shit, I did this, I did that. Yeah, it sounds good for statistical purposes, but when a nigga in there coming in there like with a whole 100 clip, hey, Mad TV, I had a whole 100 clip for that. I had 100 clips for that nigga, and I wasn't stopping until the clip was empty. You dig me?
Let me say this.
I hope y'all go in the vault, man. That better not put y'all in the vault.
Nah, they can't vault that shit.
Easy. You make a good point. You're not giving up the sauce because at the end of the day, excuse me, I had to started school on the 31st, so we got homework. But anyway,
right.
I was listening, and you're not giving up the sauce because here's the thing. I talk about practice. Y'all niggas been in a small room for so long. These niggas been on big stages. That's what they're accustomed to. You feel me? So y'all can't give up the sauce because for some reason they asses. I mean, when y'all at the setting, is anybody able to go during a sound check or something and kind of get a feel for the stage?
I did because I came early. I came in early. I went into the joint and I said, yo, because everybody kept saying that the room had an echo. So I came in there 15 minutes early. I went right in the stage and I said, yo, just so I could get where my voice could go at. And then I knew from right there how I can talk to them. Now, if them niggas don't do that, that's on them. You get what I'm saying? Right. Like, that's because they think they stars. You got to understand we still entertainers at the end of the day. I don't care if a nigga got drafted to the NBA last year. He's still in the fucking NBA. Watch out for that nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Because there's a reason why he there.
Hey, easy.
Don't sleep on him.
Easy, 1 second. I don't mean to cut into what you were saying. They just announced Rum Nitty versus $RYDA for Summer Madness 10.
Right. You already know. You know who I'm rocking with.
I'm looking at the picture now.
I mean, y'all know who I'm rocking with. So, you know what I mean? I don't think we got to argue about that, right? I don't care who winning or not. I don't care. Y'all can have a debate and say, you know what I mean, yo, Reed might get 30, but I got Reed winning that joint. You know what I mean? I got Reed winning that joint.
Hey, anything is possible. Anything is possible in that room, man. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. We don't saw some shit. Rum
kind of know how to handle his, you know what I mean, in that room though. You know what I mean? It is a few people who know how to handle, you know what I mean? And Rum is a person that know how to adjust to that room. So
but Rum is very redundant to me.
What, like as far as punchline.
Yeah.
And kind of the same thing with Danny. And you know, that's my guy, but everything don't always hit, in my opinion.
Danny is fucking terrible.
Don't do that.
But you thought Cortez was fire though?
Here's the thing. It's not about, first of all, let me tell you something. Coming out of the tournament, I said you was the surprise factor. And I said, your EAZY shocked me. Whatever. I thought experience would play a factor. That's what I said.
You not letting you double dribble. You're not gonna double dribble and backpedal. Nah, son, you're not double dribbling and backpedaling, nigga. He just said that Cortez. You just basically said that you thought Cortez was better. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Nigga, that's the first one. You know I don't backpedal, my nigga. Backpedal for what? Right. I'm from Brooklyn, my nigga.
I'm just saying your choices.
I went with Brooklyn.
That's what happened.
And I said he would win. If you bring the foul up, I said he would win. I said he would win off the strength of experience. I said that dickhead shit ain't gonna work with him. Unfortunately, it did work on him.
Pause.
Yeah, yo. It worked so well with him though too. Like he was made to get called a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? This was like he was made for that.
You know what? And
Yo, Slides in the comments fooling. He said EAZY gave Cortez his first headline.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to talk shit.
Man, you deserve it.
You, brother. You deserve it, man.
You deserve it.
I apologize. Hold on.
I'm wrong. Before you slide though, my nigga, you not slick. You not slick. Yeah, you not slick. I told you, let's get back to it. You not slick. Yeah. Yo, why you do that? Why you do that? You know what you did.
I don't know what I did.
Why you did that to Cortez? We talking bar range, bar level, algorithm, yours. Why you do that?
It was perfect.
We watched EAZY in the Ultimate Madness tournament. We watched you go through the rounds until you were no longer in the tournament, right? All right, cool. But it was a level up for you every time. You were giving us right? So I'm just saying this like that, like, yo, this nigga that we just seen wasn't that nigga. Why you do that? You not slick. Why you do that?
Yo,
why you do that? No, for real. Why you do that?
Yo, it's a cheat code. It's a cheat code to this shit, and I got it now. You know what I mean? And I got the cheat code now. You know what I mean? I really know how to beat every last person now. You know what I mean?
Have you always had this cheat code? And because
life. Actually, listen, cutting the slack from I usually write 3.5 minutes, so cutting the 3.5 minutes to 2 minutes actually focused me that I didn't need some of the shit that I was spitting. You dig what I'm saying? Like, some of the shit that I actually was writing, I didn't have to say it. It wasn't hitting. So to actually write 3 minutes and trim the fat down to really make it 2 minutes, now I'm writing like that now. You know what I mean? So if I got a 3-minute battle, I'm gonna write 4 minutes, and then whatever I don't like, I just, you dig what I'm saying? Because I want it all to that. You mean I ain't gonna say no more though, but now I got it.
No cap. That's kind of one of the reasons why I didn't even vote at the time, because although that battle with damn it, what's his name? Fonz. Right. Oh, that last battle with Fonz, you can be long-winded. You can. Cortez can be too, but he does know when he's in a certain bag. That's what I meant by he knows how to battle. He can bring it down to 90 seconds and bring it back up with filler and everything else. You showed that you could, but consistently, I hadn't seen that yet. So that was going to be the deciding factors for me. Not that you couldn't be creative enough or anything like that, but how effective you were going to be in those rounds when it came to somebody who was supposed to be a vet. Right. That was my deciding factor at the time. You showed that, and now that this has put you on a completely different playing field.
So everybody on my ass right now. John on my ass. T-Top on my ass. Ab tweeted me, was like, I'm on your ass. I did him nasty like that. Look, that's how I know I did him ugly. I said, damn, yo, these niggas got the top tier niggas coming out. You know what I'm saying? I just got.
He wasn't bad.
Huh?
He was not bad. He was not bad. So for this to have happened like this, you know, I know that I've seen some people saying I know you're looking higher, and that's no diss to Swamp. But I'm hearing people saying
no, it ain't no higher than that because I'm not here to chase like all the vets. I want Swamp. Swamp is that wreck right there that needs to happen. Like needs to happen. Like that can be the next joint for me.
Honestly, I would not mind that battle.
Like
I wouldn't mind that battle.
I advocate for that.
Yeah,
Swamp,
yeah.
You my nigga, come outside, Swamp.
Right. It ain't really about looking past anybody because anybody could be a great fucking battle. You dig what I'm saying? Because me and Jada Knight, we gotta happen too. That gotta happen too. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you mean like that has to happen. But here's the thing. Now I just got one thing to say. I'm undefeated on URL. Undefeated. Y'all might listen. Here's the thing. I did get kicked out the tournament, but if y'all go to the app, I'm winning by big numbers on the app. Reverse fine. Not by 100, not by 500, not by 1,000. I'm winning by over 10,000 votes over there. So it's not no fluke.
But a lot of people thought you got cheated though. So that of course.
Yeah, you dig what I'm saying? So I'm winning on the adverse fines convincingly. I just beat Cortez a 30 bot, nasty. You know what I mean?
Nasty.
You dig what I'm saying?
Nasty.
You dig me? And since I've been on URL, I haven't lost, and the focus is up from here because I can do so much. Here's the thing: niggas know that this is a bag. Niggas is getting paid bags, 10,000, 15,000, and they coming in there slacking. I'm not gonna have an opportunity that I can actually do something that I actually want to do, get paid for it, take care of my family, and go slack on that. That will never happen here. Never.
I respect that.
I respect that. That's
Right. So
that's what we need.
I'm always gonna be on 100. I'm always gonna be on a beam, and that's how it happened. And these niggas wanna come and slack in the ring and prepare late. That's gonna be on them, and that 30 shit gonna happen all the time.
And then this nigga was on vacation with the missus, K.
Came back and smoked me. It was a rabbit.
And did his fizzle. Listen,
Grown things.
Vacations.
You already know.
Things.
I appreciate
That's
y'all
all.
though, man. I'm out. Yeah, me.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Easy.
All right. Hey, man. Yeah.
What it do, Rain? What it do, my
I
brother?
don't fuck with Rain. Oh, I don't fuck with Rain. Oh, no. I don't fuck with Rain. That's a different. He's a different. Rain different.
And drop.
Rain
They
different.
pissing you off at work. Too?
In the comments.
Yo,
This
drop.
nigga slide
Drop get that
stupid, yo.
facial expression like they pissing him off at work.
Yep.
I ain't hear you.
I said you get that facial expression like they pissing you off at work.
Nah. I actually just got out early.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Oh, he in good spirits.
Yeah, I was listening to that shit. Once I seen it was a rap, I said, "Oh, niggas is talking spicy." I didn't even start making my way to the crib. I just came right across the street. I said it. I still got the apparel on. You see it?
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Yes, you okay. Before we move on, any last words for you in regard to this album? I gotta let my bro get his rounds off. Because he said some crazy, he said some not crazy shit as in bad, but he said some real enlightening shit on Friday. If y'all didn't check out the Friday Arm & Hammer show, when he was able to come in and out, he said some real powerful shit when it comes to, and I think we kind of felt that when it comes to Black folks, how accepting we are. He made a comment in regard to he had a scenario about, hey, I got this one white boy that's my homeboy. I got several niggas that's in the crib with me. Somebody steals something. The first person you looking at is the niggas and not the white boy.
Right.
Because the first thing you think is, oh, he wouldn't steal from me.
Right. Because we got that slave mentality embedded in us already. See, the thing is, these white boys get to step on any platform, anything they want to, right? And they get to, They get to run their fucking mouth and they always apologize. Yo, I'm sorry. Oh, my nigga, you ain't sorry, bro. That my man was in there touche in his white voice. That nigga ain't no sorry to that, bro. There's no sorry to that. Nigga say something. Your man tell you something about your girl, about a dice game, about $5. You want to kill a nigga. This nigga gets on. I'm sorry, and then we fighting with each other. Here we are fighting with each other over a white boy. Geechee taking one side, another nigga taking another side. We fighting to defend if this nigga should still be here or not. As I put in the comments before I was able to get on, how many young brothers are going to school for cinematography that would love to shoot a URL event for free to get a chance?
Facts.
We don't need these white boys in this fucking culture at all.
Shit.
Internships, give back to the community.
Give back. Get a niggas a chance.
Social corporate responsibility. Go holler at these niggas at film school. I guarantee you. Let me tell you something. Black folks been on the forefront of creation since the beginning of man. And white boys have always taken credit for our discoveries. Go look it up. We're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there.
That's what they do.
Let's get into this RBE Mask On event that I'm mad that I wasn't able to go to. But Shy was there.
That math hot for 30 piece? Are we going to talk about that?
We ain't doing that.
That math hot for gentlemen's 30?
We ain't doing that.
Math won.
We doing that.
Math
won. Gentlemen's 30?
Math did not win. Math did not win. He did not win.
Math corner 30.
He did not win.
We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that, bro.
Okay, so who gonna kick this off? Who gonna kick this off?
Both y'all niggas, we pack y'all the fuck up.
No,
who's kicking this
listen,
off?
I'll kick it off. Hold on. That shit was a gentleman's 30.
I started off.
Okay, go ahead.
I started off.
Go ahead, Malone.
Yo, let me ask y'all niggas, let me ask y'all a question real quick. How many debates have we sat here? Or up here had about battle rappers and industry niggas coming into battle rap and the performances that there or lack thereof or whatever have you, right? We have Math versus Jag, right? By the way, and I want to say this to you too, to both of you guys. When I was in the chat and I was first going off, that was probably off my first 2 watches. Okay? But I still stand where I stand. But I can honestly not disagree with where you guys are coming from. But since I took my side and I'm gonna stand on it, we're gonna have fun with it. So check this, right? All right. That battle was debatable at best.
It wasn't.
What? Hold on.
It wasn't.
Hold on. That battle was fucking debatable at best. It was debatable at best. I'm being honest. Industry nigga versus battle rapper and battle rap. As far as the structure is concerned, me listening and following to the guidelines and everything. Yo, Jag's performance was great.
It was
great.
What? See, this is the problem. This is the problem, right?
I'm not done yet. I'm giving you my opinion. He said, "Who gonna set it off?"
All right. My bad, my nigga.
He said, "Who gonna set it off?" That was my opening round. Now I'm getting into my bars.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All right, fuck the bullshit. Fuck the explanation. Yo, we sat up here and said, if an industry nigga comes to the motherfucking battle rap culture, does up to the standards, right? Yo, if he ends up having a debatable with a battle rapper, who's the person overall that wins that? This is not
we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yeah, we doing that. What do you mean?
We're not doing that.
It's brought up every time, nigga.
We don't have to do that because Math lost anyway.
We're not doing that.
No, Math lost, bro. Math lost.
Beat Jag. Shout out to Matt Hoffa, by the way, for the shameless. I mean, it wasn't intentional. You know, what I mean, Mad TV plug. I take that. I will forever live that and take that. You know, what I mean, salute to Matt. That nigga lost, bro.
Hold on, Orlando.
Every round.
They can't go
clear. Are you done?
Now,
are you done, my nigga?
Go ahead. That's
Matt got every round clear. For one,
Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on. And this is the same shit.
Every
This is the
round
same
clear.
shit with these white boys, right? You let these niggas come into the culture.
Nah, you're not gonna do that.
Hold on.
Nah, we not
You let
doing
these
that.
niggas come into the culture.
Wait.
Yo,
Let him get his weight.
Listen,
Wait.
if he gets close.
Let him get his round off.
But he's not gonna tie in the white man. You're not gonna tie what we just.
No, we're gonna tie it in. We're gonna tie it in, right? Because
that's his round.
It's so my nigga, there's so much rules, it's so much underlining bullshit. Like, yo, if he get close, then he kinda no, nigga, you lost, my nigga. It ain't if you get close, you kinda won. My nigga, he lost. First of all, the Kiki shit was fucking horrible. It was horribly executed.
Why was it horrible?
The only thing that made it hit is because Math got in his feelings. That shit was horribly executed. It was Shag's first round.
It's battle rap.
It was
that's all that matters, bro. Drop. That's all that matters. He's not gonna react. That's all that matters. It don't matter. It's battle rap, bro.
My nigga, I let you get your bars off. Can I live?
Go.
Can I live?
Jay-Z song on the extra.
Right.
Reasonable doubt. Go ahead.
My nigga, Math was way better than I thought he would be. Actually, one of the best Maths I've seen in a long time. He fucked him up, bro.
No, he did not.
Every time you watch it, it gets worse and worse and worse.
I agree that Math that was the best Math I seen. I'm not gonna lie to you. That to me, that was the best. I like that Math, but listen.
I'm gonna go last.
He just lost a 1 round.
I'm gonna go last. I'm gonna go last.
He just lost a 1 round to the Math.
I'm gonna go last.
No, that was.
It counts.
What was that? That was a show. That was a production, bro.
Because at the end of this battle, with what's his name, he shouted that shit out. So no, it counts. Yeah.
What Method Man battle got to do with what he did to Jag?
He lost, nigga. That's what happened. It's battle rap.
What rounds? Okay, so what rounds do you have Jag winning?
Bro, honestly.
There you go, about to lie.
I gave Jag. Well, I'm a fucking lie. You tried to me my shit.
Hold on. When black men say honestly, you about to lie, my nigga.
I'm honorable, nigga. I don't give a fuck about them black men. I'm me. I gave that nigga the second and third, personally.
He definitely lost that second, my nigga.
Okay, let's Ray. Go Ray. What you got for me, Ray? I know you come with your bullshit. You got the hoodie on.
Yeah, he got the hoodie on.
I don't look. I'm not about to come with no bullshit. But Math won this battle, and this is why.
Okay, what rounds? Hold on, how many rounds?
Right.
Hold on. What rounds? No, what rounds? What rounds you give Math?
I gave Math all 3 rounds.
1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
I gave him 1, 2, and 3.
Thank you.
He edged all 3 rounds. Hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead, let him finish.
I didn't interrupt nobody.
Go ahead.
Now
I'm just cringing.
Now, when we got into this battle, and this is what I said, what I meant by the murder Mook theory is relevant in this battle. Mook said this versus Verb. Luck said the same thing versus Verb. For some reason, that whenever we have lower expectations of people, when they exceed those expectations, we put additional sauce on those expectations. Was Chubby Jag good in that battle? Of course he was. But I expected as a fan for somebody who say I watch battle rap to come into a battle and sound exactly how he sounded. He sounded like a student of battle rap. The same thing with King Los did. The same thing with a few other people that didn't sound like they were on a beat. Was Chubby Jag good? Yes. But we gotta be honest. The line where he said about capping the captain for lids and all of that, had DNA said that, we killed him for that line. We would have killed him for that line. We would have said, and niggas sat up there and cheered that line like that was the greatest thing that they ever said. Now I'm not going to front. He had some cold lines. I love the 6 day line. I love the line where he said about he was like all of my blood relatives, no cousins. I loved all that shit. He was in his bag. But then here's the next thing: we have all sat on this panel and have killed people from false narratives and false storylines. We all sat up there and said, wait. We all sat up there and said that we felt, some of us said that Kiki was lying and fabricating her story, but now because the way that Chubby Jag presented it, all of a sudden, this was the greatest 3rd round ever, and he broke Math down. Then he had the line about the smooth line. Oh, you said that. Wait, you had the line about you slid her some smooth. That line was trash. Any battle rapper would have said that, we would have killed them for it. But they sat up there and they cheered for it. Now, if you look at how Math structured his bars, especially in the second round, we gave Arsenal props for telling Twerk, this is what I did. This is what you did. We gave Sue Surf props for telling Geechee, while you were selling here, I was selling here. When Mav broke him down in the second round and said, bro, we only know you for recording with Cassidy, people sat up there and said that second round was trash. The thing that I'm noticing is that because of Mav, because people have a dislike for Mav, they don't want to give him props for his performance. This dude beat Jag. I'm not about to sit up here and say it was this. He beat him all 3 rounds. Was Jag good? I'm not gonna lie. I thought Jag was good. He probably was the best that I've seen from Return. But also, I'm not about to call him an industry rapper because I don't know none of his music.
That's your
Facts.
I don't know none of his music. No, Win, you can't say that's my fault because I know cannabis. Most people know cannabis. And cannabis is more of an industry.
I know cannabis, but I don't listen to cannabis music.
And he had 30 pages
don't
of
you ever
rhymes.
show up on this show without that hoodie again, man. That hoodie, you be talking, my nigga. That's all facts.
All I'm saying is this. Mav Hopper won this battle. Was it a good battle? Yes. I think Jag came to play. Jag had some lines, but we are doing way too much throwing extra sauce on what Jag was saying in this battle because he exceeded all of our expectations.
Shy?
Nothing to do with it. Go ahead, Shy.
I was in the building.
Yeah.
Shout out to RBE. Shout out
different
to RBE staff.
Y'all sounded real good. Talk, Shy.
Yeah. First round, right, where Math went. Fire. I was like, it might be a long night. Jag went. When he started getting into his rounds, bro, it was just like people was like, oh shit. I don't know if the VOD caught Math facial expression when he was rapping. His eyes said it all, bro. Like, oh shit, I gotta fucking fight. In that first round, he was like, oh, I gotta fucking fight. Cause he was spazzing. He was spazzing that first round. I'm like, ooh wee. And Math felt some type of way too, because it was a guy in the back, he was just going crazy because Jag ain't come with no entourage. It was just him and his old lady. It came. So he ain't had no entourage. So it was just like, then all of a sudden, he just like more and more he got into his rounds, people just started going crazy. It was just like, Math wasn't feeling that shit. He wasn't feeling that shit at all. But he was telling his boys like, okay, all right, well, I'm about to get ready to turn up. That's why I kind of felt like Jag got that first round because that room, man. He was just like, oh shit, okay, yeah, he ain't coming to play. I gave Math that second round. That second round for Math that was fire. That was a fire round for Math. You know what I'm saying? I really felt like Jag didn't have a lot of hit and miss bars in there. He was just kind of rapping more, and like it was a little bit more performance. That a word? A little bit more performance, in a sense or whatever. But I definitely gave Math that second round. Now the third round. This is the thing for me as far why I feel like Math didn't get that third round. It's because Math, you're supposed to be a legend. You're supposed to be a vet, and most of all, you're supposed to be you're supposed to be a professional. Hold on. You're supposed to be a vet, legend, and a professional. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be able. All the shit that you don't done to people, and some people done to you, you should have been able just to sit there, stand there, let that man do his rounds or whatever. That right there, that walking off. I'm sorry. I feel like that's a disrespect to the culture, bro. That's a disrespect to the culture. And you here, you in the culture, bro. You know what this culture about.
He went to get water.
I look at it. No, he didn't get no water. He was pissed off because he was really ready to leave that building, but his homeboys stopped him. His homeboy was like, "Nah, bro, stay." he was ready. He actually was ready to leave that building. If he knew that back door where he was on his side, where it was a door by him, if he would have realized there was a door right there, he probably would have went out the back door because he was pissed. And that's the only reason why I gave Jack that third round, because I just felt like it was disrespect to not only to just the battle rap culture, it was a disrespect to RBE. Because they paid you, you know what I'm saying, to sit there and take these rounds, man. You know what I'm saying? For you to act like that, and for you to be Matt Poppy, the legend, and all this and that, bro, and you getting all emotional. I mean, it wasn't a good look. So a lot of people saying, well, he wasn't saying that it didn't hit. Well, if it didn't hit him like they say it didn't hit, a motherfucker would move. So for me, Jag got that third because it probably wouldn't hit as hard if Mav wasn't acting the way that he was acting. That was kind of to me. I'm gonna say in the building, it looked like it was about to be a fucking classic, bro. Like people was going crazy. I was enjoying that battle. And I called Sis because I'm there waiting, because I've been waiting for like an hour and a half, waiting for these motherfuckers to show up. But that's another story. I said, look, I'm hungry. I'm about to dip out. And then it's like, well, we finna go ahead and did it. So I'm glad that I stayed. But I really think the way Math act in this battle, it could have been more than just us saying it's a 2-1 here, it's a 3-0 here. It could have probably been a fucking classic if Math would have just stood there as a professional, as a legend, as somebody that's supposed to be respected in the culture. We could have got it. Could have been presented a little bit better. It did, in my opinion. But 2-1 third.
Now y'all sat up there and talked about, oh, Mike P, y'all look at his demeanor, look at this, look at that. RYDA definitely, y'all felt like RYDA got cheated the battle because of that fucking second. And I'm only being funny when I say that, but on some real shit, y'all talked about demeanors and all of this in that battle so much so when I'm sitting here like I don't see.
I never brought up Mike P's demeanor.
But at the same time, no, I'm just talking about this is the argument in battle rap that a lot of people that felt like they gave the battle to Jag was because of Math's demeanor in that. And then other people are saying, no, he wasn't, he had the right to be mad and this and that and the other, like pick a fucking struggle. I didn't give him that round because of demeanors or anything else. I felt like Jag edged that third round. I gave him the first. I felt like Jag edged that third round because although Math and Ray, you and I spoke about this, although Math had a relatable third for me, first off, the angle, he felt like, oh, I have my kids watching and all this shit that he said, why he should not have used that angle the way that he did. I felt like Jag did it very creatively.
Yeah, I did too.
I really felt like he used that round to his advantage. And then for somebody who is not immersed in this battle rap culture like that, for him to be as creative and use it the way that he did, I fucked with it.
The execution was good.
The execution was really damn good. Now, on the flip side of that, like I said, me and Ray spoke about this. First and foremost, I feel like it is a contradiction for now, other than the 6ix9ine Tekashi shit, I was like, because this man is a blood. You can't speak to this man about being, oh, we should be using the Black Lives Matter approach to your round as if you don't know the history of where Blood and Crips came from. So what?
No, I'm not. You not about to slide that one through customs.
Oh, we
not because hold on, wait. We cannot talk about the history of something, of what something once was and what it became.
Okay, but
this is what it became. Oh, wait. No, because you chose to interrupt. Because here's the thing. Fuck what these young niggas do under Blood and Crip name. In California, OGs are about the fucking culture. They always have been. It's these young niggas that take what these older niggas. Jag is a fucking
OG at this point. When you become an OG, it ain't about the street shit no more. So although you do view them collectively, no, you can't be a West Coast nigga trying to speak on East Coast nigga shit. You just can't. You can't. I'm
sorry. We cannot sit up here and say, yo, that 6ix9ine line Mav said to Jack, that was fire. But you can't speak on the rest of Blood activity. That don't make sense. That do not make sense. Wayne, come on now. You cannot sit up here. We're talking. You
not have said it. Because again, we just talked about this fucking white boy that everybody is caping for and all this other shit, but you niggas take the street code and snitching more fucking seriously than you let a fucking white boy that sat up here and called you niggas that kikied and toucheed about a whole fucking stereotype about black fathers. The fuck is we talking about right now?
Wayne.
Yes, bro. Like
Wayne, Wayne, you're sitting up here talking. No, you're sitting up here talking about. I like the fact that he went this with it, but then still talking about blood shit. He shouldn't have talked about that. If you that listen to how that sounds. That does not make sense. It does not make.
Should not have said it.
Wayne, what was okay? So you mean to tell me? That when JC battled B Dot and JC broke down the whole situation of B Dot going from being a blood to being pro-black, he shouldn't have did that. Or when the saga did that.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you do shit out of context because you motherfuckers do not know West Coast gang culture. Them niggas don't even call themselves gang members. They call themselves organization. They call themselves an organization. I am a member. They don't even talk gang. California is one of the biggest militant states in this fucking country. So
okay, you're telling me everything I know. You're telling me everything I know, but now you
hold on. When he spoke about B Dot and his beliefs, that had nothing to do with him being in a gang, because that's where that shit started from. It's where it started from. So really it was synonymous. What he was doing was furthering his knowledge so that he's an inactive member, number one. But you can't get all that shit off in a fucking battle because it's a battle. It's not a goddamn tutorial. It's not a goddamn presentation. That ain't shit that you can say. So you say the shit that
JC literally did the same thing Mav did. The saga literally did the same thing. Everybody that has battled B Dot have done the same thing. We praised them for it, but Mav did it. He shouldn't have did it, and it don't count.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't have did it. Listen, I'm saying he did what he did. For me, he don't get points. If you don't know what the fuck you talking about, or you can't represent it the right way, don't fucking say it. I'm not in a gang, but I have cousins that are Crips. I have cousins that are Bloods. At the end of the day, these are old niggas today. And I know where this shit started from. And I know where we are today. I know that niggas in other regions don't go by the code that they go through, that they go by in California. So for him to sit here and be like, oh, this is this and this is that, yo, you using Black Lives Matter and you telling a West Coast Crip that's at an OG status right now that y'all should be uplifting the culture. What the fuck are you talking about? Because this is what Nitty was talking about from day one. So what are we talking about right now?
So let me understand this. So let me understand this. So when Nitty said that it was cool and we needed to uplift black people, that's fine. Mav said we did it. You have no right to speak on uplifting black people.
I'm not. You missing my point.
I'm not. I'm asking you. This what you're saying, because that's what the point sounds like you're making.
When Nitty said it, we need to uplift the culture. He was saying it in the battle. When Mav said it, he was saying it against an opponent as if he wasn't doing that already, right? Or was it indirect bars? Was it indirect bars? Are you saying that he just was saying it as if this man wasn't already doing it? He's going against somebody.
So as long as he talked about the so as long as he talked about the 6ix9ine thing and he should have handled that, that's fine. But if he talked about anything else blood related, he shouldn't have. I got you. I got you.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm asking you a question.
That's what you just said. That's what everything you just said is that he should have talked about it because he was not from there. That's everything you just clearly said.
That is not what I said. If he is if he is saying to his opponent, is he not? Are you saying that he's saying in defense to his opponent that pretty much y'all should be pumping Black Lives Matter, y'all should be doing this, y'all should be doing that? That's in combating his opponent, correct? Right or wrong? Is that not what he's saying to his opponent? So how does he get points for that when basically, number one, that's what they come from. That's what their movement was founded on. And number two, what makes you think that this man ain't doing it already? To me, the shit is indirect. It's indirect. It don't count for me. I'm sorry. The Tekashi shit counts for me because it is, number one, current events, and it has to do with, right now what's happening with the movement. But you can't sit here and tell that man what he should be banging when OGs from these gang cultures are known to uplift their fucking culture. So, I mean, to you, it don't make sense to me. Ask that man why he said it, because it don't make sense to me.
I know exactly why he said it, because he structured it the way he was supposed to say it.
So, Ray, explain the structure. For me, because I'm listening to both y'all, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And
Mav's whole third round was while you're sitting up here picking and choosing to bang for a color, you need to be banking for your actual skin tone, which is black. He was like, you sitting up here, hold on. He asked me a question. He's sitting up here, he sat up there, he went on and he said, he was like, while y'all are running around doing this, doing that to one another, why is Tekashi still running around and disrespecting everything that it was supposed to be that y'all represented?
Right.
My whole thing was this. His rounds were structured regardless from who it came from. And this is the problem. It's because it came from math. And for some people, for some reason, people have a disdain for math because earlier in his career, he was punching niggas. He was sitting up there sleeping, doing all this other reckless stuff. And then people, remember, we all talked about people growing. Now we're talking about, oh no, you can't grow. No, you can't talk about this. No, you don't have a I'm sorry, but if we're going to sit up here and give passes for people on what they need to talk about, then there's a lot of stuff that a lot of people should not be talking about in battle rap. That does not have the qualifications to be talking about. The fact of the matter is this. I'm not sitting up. Do I know what it is that Chubby Jag do with his red flag? Of course I do not. I'm not from the West Coast. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. So if he's over there uplifting, uplifting everything that he is supposed to be doing, then congrats to him. Do Mav know? Clearly Mav don't know if that's how he structured his third round. But for us to sit up here and have this make-believe vision that this is what he is doing and that you should have had a better third round because this is what he is over there doing, that is a hell of a reach. Because we don't know.
You don't know because you don't follow him because you don't even know the music. So I again, and not for nothing, I don't have any problems with math because like when I spoke about it, all of this, I asked you, why do you feel like people have the hate for him? Your answer was because of his arrogance, because he feels like he can do this and other people can't.
No, I don't think Math lost because of people hating him. I don't think that's why. That's not has nothing to do with why he lost. I like Matt.
And that's what I said. For me, I've met the man, and I don't disagree with the person that I met was very
on the outside. Hold on, I know you guys. Hold on, let me just say it because I'm listening to both of y'all, and I'm gonna be honest with you. In this debate right now, it's not a side I can lean on. I honestly, hold on, wait.
If you were in the building, then you got a different perception. You just heard Shy say he was in the fucking building and the man was about to leave. So you may have had a different perception than somebody else who else was in the building. That's not what I heard from him.
I don't know. All I know is I saw on camera when he walked away, he came back with water. So that's all. That's what I got to say about that.
He did ask for water while he was battling.
For me, it was as simple as this. I'm a Taurus. Whether you believe in signs or not, Math is a fucking tourist. Listen, we're smart motherfuckers. Listen, he wanted that water. Yes, he needed it, but there's a way to get the water and hide the intention beneath just getting the water. Listen, niggas ain't slow and niggas ain't dumb. Like, come on, man. You feel me saying?
Fernando, you saying, are we judging battles off of emotion or rapping? Who you have winning versus RYDA and Mike? I rest my fucking case because a lot of you niggas gave RYDA that fucking battle off of emotion. So don't do that. It's a lot of niggas.
Off the fact that we don't know that we don't.
If you're not about to come in here and quote some of the bullshit Jag was saying, I'm not even trying to hear it. Don't come in here talking about the
cap bar. I didn't like that shit either. I didn't like it either. God damn. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. I'm listening. I'm sorry. I didn't like that bar either. I just seen Joey C say that. I didn't like that
from the outside angle. You know what I mean? I kind of was looking, listening to what Ray was saying with
Josie just said right
away from.
See what I mean?
Away from my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see it from just a different perspective. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I can understand where he's coming from, but it sounds like
he hit that shit too. He sure did.
It sounds like Ray. It sounds like to me, Ray's not saying that you're wrong. I mean, as far as who won, I think he's saying like the fact that Math, you know what I'm saying, like I don't really see nothing wrong with him doing what he did. I don't feel as passionately about it as you do, Wing. I'm not gonna lie. And I had Math lose.
Well, and there's just certain things that I know. That's why, like I said,
because it's battle rap. Like you said, we don't know. Hold on.
His delivery. He said his delivery was bad. What filler? That man had both of them had filler.
Look, I don't listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know of Jag a little bit. Do I follow him? Does he fit? No. So I'm halfway with Ray. I don't really know this nigga catalog. Wing, you may know more music than me. So me listening to this argument right now, I'm like, yo, I agree to disagree with a lot of what you're saying and a lot of what he's saying, but I'm looking at it as just as a fan watching the battle, not knowing these niggas' lives, whatever you may or may not know about these niggas and they battling and the angles and shit that's being used. That's how I'm looking at it. So
if you believe that Math was sounding like grind time in 2009 with the shit that he was saying in that battle.
Like I said, all right. My first, I don't want to go crazy with this. Y'all giving me a headache. My first, like I said, I gave it to him. I'm be honest. Hold on, because here's the thing. When me
now Math third was super fake. I can't deal with these people.
I
can't deal with these people. I really can't. I cannot take certain things serious because no matter because it came from him. Now it's fake.
Oh, I don't feel like it was fake. I feel like I don't know who said that. I haven't gotten to those comments yet.
DMVP.
I feel like at the end of the day, me and Ray talked about it. I felt like I'm not mad at a debatable with this. Is the thing about it. I'm not mad at it.
I mean, clearly it's a debatable because you said
so that means Math lost.
You said he won.
As the battler,
wait. You feel like he won. Malone feel like he won. Shy feel like he won. I said Math won. Drop said Math won. A couple of people in the what's the name said, like, come on, man. Like,
I feel like, but again, on this panel, it has nothing to do with hate at all. We're giving our reasons as to why. Like I said, for me,
Wing, what is the shit I'm trying to talk about though when it comes to industry versus battle rapper? Haven't we had debate? If a nigga has not done it like this, right? So let's.
Of course, we always say that.
Hold on, let's take the right. Okay, let's play on it. So let's take the Jag performance away. Let's just take it away. Now let's bring it back. Why it don't have the same value? Why it don't have the same value? Because he met the expectations. Fuck exceeding. He met them. Let's leave it at that. I'm not gonna gas it and be like, oh no, he met them.
So everybody, not saying y'all, not saying the people on this panel, but the way that everybody else is overthrowing it, he over exceeded a lot of people's expectations. And they're throwing soft on it.
I mean,
no, I'm agreeing. Niggas
gas. Niggas is ODing right now. They ODing like this is the greatest shit they ever heard in their life. Like they ain't been watching battles for the last 10 years.
Well, like they haven't been watching battles like they didn't see CORTEZ, or they may not have heard CORTEZ and Jag.
Understand who we're talking to.
and they may
Understand who
not
we're
have
talking
watched
to.
any previous battles. So he has battle rap experience. Yes, so
Understand-
we're talking to new fans.
Yes.
Obviously.
So understand. So certain shit, I feel you, Ray. And I like when you react like that, because I'll be like, yeah, sometimes we gotta address that shit. It's like, yo, y'all ain't been here long enough. Yo, yeah. Certain feelings that y'all's new fans may have that you're trying to like overload into the culture as the new narrative or whatever directive. Nah, it's never gonna be that feeling, because what's set in stone is set in stone. It is what it is. No matter
This
how
dude
battle
just
rap
said-
evolves, it's gonna
He
always.
said he did what he always done. Jag was way better than Math has been for the last 15 years. I'm done with him.
Jeffrey, I don't really understand what you mean. He didn't shut down anything. He mentioned that as any battle rapper does, that's the trick. That's the trick of the trade.
Right.
To try to get to it before somebody else does. But here's the thing. Although you mentioned it before the other battler does, it does take away from that only if they don't have a strong enough approach to whatever that rumor or whatever is. In this, it was strong.
They signed contracts.
Hold on. DMVP, we're talking about battle rap. We're not talking about somebody's catalog. See, this is what I mean when I say stick to the subject at hand.
That's a reach.
When I say stick to the subject at hand, and then you start bringing in all of these other stuff. My thing is this: when you have to bring in other elements to make your point across, you don't really have an argument to stand on.
Why nobody talk about that?
Joey, I thought you just said Math won. If he stumbled,
it don't matter. But
he was responding to what DMVP said, because DMVP said he stumbled all 3 rounds.
Nah, not all 3 rounds. He stumbled though. I mean, honestly, if you want to be honest, Jag kind of did too. So I mean, that cancels it out. It cancels out. I mean,
But this is what I mean. Honest, everybody can point out everything. My thing is this. Everybody can point out everything wrong. Everybody can point out everything wrong Math did. But then when I say, well, point out some of the things Jag did. You said Math stumbled. I know for a fact Jag stumbled.
I'm not doing that.
You said Math had. You said Jag had filler. Math had filler. Point out both. You said Math had trash bars. That you slid her some smooth E. That shit was trash. But that's the problem. Don't nobody want to point out both parties.
I'm mad at the Liz line, but I'm not mad at the smooth. I like the smooth E. The smooth E, not for nothing, like we have said up here. Certain niggas can say certain things and it hits. Like I said, the stumbling, I didn't even get into that, because the last few battles that we've seen, I mean, Method Man has set up there and let niggas win rounds with stumbling, and y'all been right behind him. So I didn't even bring up the fucking stumbling, to be honest.
And that's the thing that's tripping me out. Maybe because of the no crowd, that it's like now everybody, all of a sudden now everybody then became international P. Oh, he stumbled. He automatically lost that. It ain't nothing else to debate.
But that's been that for me.
That's what we.
No, I know. But hold on. I know that been that for you, Wing, and I know it been that for Malone. But I'm talking about everybody else that's jumping in the comments that never had a problem with stumbling before. Now all of a sudden they become an international P, talking about, oh, this person stumbled, that person stumbled, he losing points. He's like you never felt that way in the beginning.
You know why, Ray? That's because they want to be relevant in the
shout out to bro. What I think
they gotta cling to something.
What I think DMVP is saying is kind of what you and I were talking about earlier in regard to that, the Black Lives Matter. And I know how you felt, but I'm gonna bring it back up because, like I told you, I wanted you to bring that up. For me, it wasn't necessarily fake, but I just felt like everybody, and it's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has had their third, or they've made sure that the message was out there about the killings, the shootings, and different things going on in the Black community. Math tied that in to his gang affiliation, yes, but I looked at that as what I always say about Pat staying his thirds. You know what I mean? It's the outreach to the people. This is how you draw the audience in. to win that battle. And I feel like that's part of the cheat code. I feel like that's what it was. But I'm also sitting here like, I felt like, don't exploit the Black Lives Matter movement. Where have you been in this movement? Have you talked about it on your platform? Is this the first time you're talking about it? Have you been out at any protest in Brooklyn? I know Ange has. I know Jazz has. I know Surf has. Now I'm gonna let you speak on that because I know how you felt about that.
No.
That was Mavs Cassidy a moment as far as the industry battle rapper. So with that fucking him doing that shit, to me, honestly, you tried to gain the audience because you knew people was watching. You got your podcast. It's a lot of shit that ties into shit, and it just seems like it was out of fucking nowhere. That's why it just seems random as shit.
And that's
because you don't. And that's why it's crazy.
Where he was coming from with that, but go ahead, Ray.
Now, this is my thing. You know, as any kind of man, if you have any kind of voice where you can stand on your platform to say anything, go ahead. Whatever how you feeling, get that opportunity to say anything you need to say. I do agree with you. Have you ever talked about it on your show or whatever? Like my thing is this. I don't watch all of Mav Hoffa's shows, so I can't sit up here and say true or false if he did or if he didn't. I can't say whether or not I don't follow none of these motherfuckers on Instagram or whatever, so I don't know. The only thing that I know is what you do with your platform also impacts anything that you do moving forward. Even when a lot of people said it was kind of a weak move for him to try to jump ahead of Jag and say what he said about the Kiki situation. To me, I feel like he said enough. He said, yo, I'm sitting up here fighting for my motherfucking life and had to explain this shit to my damn daughter or what the fuck was going on. That, to me, that's real. Because it has been times that I had to sit down and they had to explain some real shit to my daughter. So that's understandable to me. But the whole thing that is tripping me out more than anything is that the fact that it came from him, a lot of people... The fact that it came from him, a lot of people want to sit up here and want to speak ill about it. A lot of people want to sit up here and say, "Oh, well, maybe you need to talk about it. Maybe you shouldn't talk about it. Maybe you did." And see, like case in point,
you know why? Because
hold on.
In one.
Case in point, why like the MVP? Why is he joking about it? What is he exactly joking about? What exactly did with this allegation? What exactly did Mav joke about? Or is it that you heard it and you took it as a joke? Again, this is okay. When did he joke about smoothies? When did he? Again, this goes back to everything that I constantly say is that it comes down to text messages. How many times have you said something to somebody in the text message wing and they took it the wrong way?
Right.
Again, I'm not about to sit up here because at the end of the day, we're talking about a battle. We're talking about battle rap. Do I think Jag did great? Hell yeah. Will I want to see him again? Hell yeah. Will I pay for it? Hell yeah. I felt Mav won. Now I do get everybody's plight. Mav should have watched them and not made it close. Mav should have watched them, but I made it close. Case in point, they saying the same thing to Joe Biden. Don't make it close versus Trump, because if you make it close versus Trump, he go pull some sneaky shit. All I'm saying is this.
The MVP, I just put, hold on, I just put,
that's why I say, Ray, and for that point, Ray,
taking pics after the battle in front of the smoothie spot right after the battle. But wearing that, is it a joke?
Nah, but he's trolling though, so it is a joke. It is taken as a joke.
That's
a bad troll.
Ray,
hold on, Ray. Hold on, Wayne. Ray.
Again, hold on, Ray. Who
part-time trolls sometimes? I'm not gonna lie. That was a bad troll by Mav. That was
right.
Bad.
You're saying how this is affecting you and your family, but you go and you take a picture in front of the.
He was trolling, my nigga. That was horrible. And I'm not saying what the other person saying. I'm just talking about the pic.
When your ass snuffed,
that was tasteless. Yeah, that was tasteless.
And got on Vlad and talked about the fact that your ass didn't eat and you had a needed a fucking, you know, then we start doing a little Snickers joke.
That was tasers,
right.
bro.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And that point, that right there, I get, because that was something to joke about. Those words came right out of your mouth for you to get a cackle. But the fact that people sat up there and he went and took a picture by that, and then everybody said, "Oh, he's joking about it. He's joking about it." Right. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Let me no. Because we just talked about this. Even when somebody is in certain situations, they find different ways to cope with anything that they're dealing with. Just because you don't understand it. Remember, Wing even said, when I'm in fucked up situations that I had guns put to my head, I giggled. Did that mean Wing was laughing about her life possibly being taken? No. I know people that be in uncomfortable situations that laugh off those situations.
Hold on. I'm about to bust your bubble on something. I'm about to bust your bubble on something, because hold up. When he did that, that was hours after the event.
Right. You consciously did that, bro.
So that's my thing.
I
have had put to my head, and that was instant.
Joey, I didn't back any politician. I was saying what people have been telling Joe Biden. When did I say I backed a politician?
What Math was doing, that was, listen, another case of attention to detail. Here we go. Bad case of deflection, Math. Bad case. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if that was a nervous reaction, a smile nervous reaction, and me
and
going
he probably said, "You laugh this shit off. Let me listen. Walk with me. And do it.
Hold on, walk with me real quick. Just picture this. What Ray said about what you said that happened to you, right? Gun to anybody's head, nervous reaction is to smile. Yeah, that's kind of crazy with that shit happen to you. In okay, cool. Hindsight. After a battle where somebody just, regardless whether it's in poor taste or not, they just brought that shit up because it's still a variable. We don't know if it's true or not true. That shit's floating in the middle somewhere. So honestly, if motherfuckers talk about it, they're not wrong. It's still speculation. You're not innocent. You're still innocent because in the court of law, you have to be proven guilty. But in public opinion, it's 50-50 right now. Both y'all niggas, we don't know what the fuck it is.
All I'm saying is this.
Hold on. You go from that situation, reaction, smiling with guns to the head, right? To after a battle, I'm smiling in a picture, leaning up on a motherfucking on a fucking parking meter, taking a picture and from a smoothie shop. Nah, fam.
Not for nothing. He probably did think to do that right then and there. Because I'm gonna tell you, even when that gun was to my head, I sat there and visualized what could possibly happen. And I'm telling you, I'm sitting here with my face could not help but
guess what the gun was.
Really?
Guess what the gun was? The gun was Jag's third, meaning the whole conversation.
BX legend. You did not clearly listen to everything Mav said in the first, but okay, because he told me something. He didn't shut down the allegation in the first when he brought up the Kiki situation.
Nah, Mav addressed it.
He addressed
it.
I'm not saying. See, people are looking for.
They want to target.
Hold on. People are looking for. You got to address your whole third round. Or your whole first round should have been about the allegation in order for you to address something. Sometimes it don't take that much words to address a situation.
Nah, hell no. If you know, you know. That's why it's called if you know, you know.
Basically, it's called beating you to the punch. Basically, what Math did is what other battlers have done in the past. It's matter of fact, it's what Bill Collector did with just recently with Young Cannon, and was like, "Oh, I'm glad you didn't talk about the whole show out and holla situation," which he ended up doing in the third. You know what I mean? So when he did it, it was like, yeah, he already did it. But in this case, Math did the same thing, and once Chubby got to it, yeah, of course it was like, oh my God, my nigga, you're gonna do it anyway. But as he's rapping it, it was like, oh shit.
Shy was put it together. Right.
The way he put it together, Shy was saying people in the building was like, "What the fuck?" Like the way he did it, the way he constructed, the way he delivered it. It was, I mean, it was good. I'm sorry.
Speculation is out there, bro. People
He
still trying to
said,
fill in the hole.
Even though I was one of
DMVP.
those people who, when this situation happened, while everybody was ready to jump down this man's throat, I'm sitting here like, you motherfuckers don't see the key facts. I don't even know this girl like that. Even the things that I had already felt about her, I still felt. That's why on this show, y'all didn't see us talk about this. And we didn't for that very reason. Because I had qualms about that shit when it comes to him. Not even him. When it comes to a man and a woman. And I know how that shit works. So, you know, I didn't want my guys to be crass about this. And I didn't want to be crass about it. Long story short, when he brought it up, like I said, I was one of them ones. When she brought it up, I was one of the ones who sat here and was like, we missing a whole bunch of shit. And then the girl didn't come with fucking paperwork. So I was over it. I was over it a long time ago. But I'm not above hearing that shit and it being used in a battle and how it's being used. This is battle rap.
DMVP, I mean, that's probably how you feel, but I think had Math not said nothing about the situation at all, people would have killed them for it.
Oh,
people would have been like, you should have at least said something.
Facts. Listen, Tory Lanez is getting fucked up for that right now.
Right here, he said Mav should have not said anything about it, period. That's my opinion.
Nah, he got to say something.
He had to. Right. That's the thing. We've all seen people where battle rappers did not address something, and the media was like, "Bro, you should have talked about that."
Well, we felt like Mike P should have had rebuttal rounds,
right?
For Bill.
But then we also had a theory on that too. We was like, how much information did
exactly?
You said for Bill. I thought you was talking about RYDA. Never mind.
No.
Because she did tell him like RYDA probably had some stuff about me.
Exactly.
We didn't expect it to be a whole second round.
No, right. But with Bill, I felt like you definitely should have had something. However, you know, whatever. But with this situation, with Mav, it was just, you know, that was his defense in trying to say, you know what, let me cut him off at the road. And you're right, Rain, we definitely did have this conversation. And I'm going to always play devil's advocate when it comes to a woman. But at the same time, shit, if the glove don't fit, you must have quit, goddamn it. I mean, it was just certain shit that didn't add up. It had nothing to do with who she was around, different things. It just had to do with the fact of I know people who have been raped, and that ain't it, Mom. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. Math thought he was doing his due diligence. I felt like that was that. I don't want to get into go crazy on this battle. I know that was a big deal for a lot of people. As far as it was controversial, not for nothing. For some, this is Mav's second loss to an industry nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't think. Just me. I don't think that he lost the battle. I think he did win. I thought Jag was dope in the fucking battle. Hold on, I think I just seen it. DMVP, I most definitely love that line from Jag in the third. You know. That I know these niggas wasn't cut like that. Like I like that whole setup going into it or whatever.
Yeah,
but
and then that Jag hole, I don't say like the relative, like that shit that in
real life, he was saying some shit like in real life time.
Again, I'm not gonna take nothing away from him. I'm not gonna take nothing away from him and say, and that's the problem. I think that a lot of, I ain't gonna say a lot. It was a few media people that I've seen that really tried to underplay Jag. And I'm not gonna underplay Jag and say that he was not good or whatever. He was very good. He was very good in this battle. And again, like I said, I would most definitely wouldn't mind seeing him again. You know,
DMVP, you know that. Listen, bro, gonna quote you some shit. That's the only thing. I wish I had it like that. Yeah. I have to write this shit down. But even when I say it, it don't even come out right because my ass be enunciating shit. I'm still working on Ebonics. I am.
Oh shit. Yeah, we spent way too long on that.
We
We spent
really
way too long
did.
on that avocado thing. Really, that's what ate up most of our time.
I knew this was gonna take forever, but you know what?
In the court of public opinion, if Mav said nothing, then people would have presumed him guilty. Shit, Battle Troop presumed him guilty before Mav even had told the smoothie story.
You know what? I want to say something, but I ain't even gonna
You
say.
think? Wait, am I lying though? Battle Troop, when everybody in media was like, we don't know, let's wait till this stuff comes out. Battle Troop been the only media person out that said Mav did that shit. Mav is guilty.
Same thing with Tay-Rock. All the situations, this nigga just always the first nigga. The only nigga. You notice that?
That ain't your baby mom.
Look, man.
Saying. So I know that Ray, you didn't see the whole event, but let's just shout out.
I did.
Myron and Big K. That was a damn good battle.
I heard that battle was pretty good, but a lot of people said they had an issue with something Big K tried to do, where he tried to tell Mac Myron how to be a black man, some shit like that. They said he tried to do that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
Yeah, he lost that. He lost the battle.
And that's what I was talking about earlier.
He lost the
with
battle.
That man.
Mm-hmm.
It was his third round, and I was very pissed off about that third round. I know what he was trying to do, but at the same time, while you telling us to go burn down some shit, my nigga, I'm still waiting for a police department in Norfolk to be burned down by you. How you gonna go and tell a black man to go burn some shit down? Like, this is, I don't even like being this person talking this way because I have so many white friends. You feel me? And I don't like having to feel this way because I didn't grow up like this. But at the same time, when we start talking black affairs and the black community, that goes beyond battle rap for me. You feel me? Now we got to get into mom being a Black Panther and daddy hating white folks. And really, and I have to speak, I got to now think about what they would feel if this shit was going on, if they were still alive. Like, I don't give a fuck. And at the end of the day, you see this podcast and you got a problem with me, my nigga, we can pull the fuck up because you're not going to tell me about what the fuck we should be doing. And that's on the goddamn soil that I stand on. I don't give a fuck how you feel. If you felt it was just battle rap, you shouldn't have said that shit in a battle. But at the end of the day, I kind of feel where he was coming from. But don't use some shit in a battle that will backfire on you. This is the same nigga who called a girl a mud duck. That you niggas sat there and thought.
Nah, we sent that nigga. And then biased. Nah, hell no. Biased, he got sent.
Because you niggas sat there and thought it was cute by him calling that girl a mud duck. And that ain't no shit that no white boy.
I got blocked for that shit, man. I got blocked for that shit.
I'm dead ass.
Big K done blocked a few of my Twitter pages when I was on Twitter.
When bias was popping, he got roasted. Definitely sent that nigga soul. Him and Heavy back.
No, he would have been picking his fucking teeth up. Saying some shit like that. That's not no shit that you say. I'm sorry. Know your fucking place.
Talk
about being visitors in this motherfucker. Be a visitor and stay over there. But I understand where he was coming from. You talking about having to explain this to the black boy's mama, this, that, and the third. Okay, and I'm cool with that. But again, you not a black man.
Right. Can't talk about the pain.
Yoshi said she was afraid to battle J2 because she was going to offend the whole LGBTQ community. Yeah, because they was all behind him. Poor little Yoshi was just standing there by herself. It was like, oh. Yoshi was standing there fearless. She said she had an M16 and a 9 in the hip, and she was going up Hamburger Hill fighting all of them. Like, let's go. But look, man, Oh,
Yeah,
look,
no,
I got to see the rest of the card. I did hear that Mac Myron still won the battle, though, regardless of the third round versus Big K.
okay.
That's what I heard. I haven't seen it. I heard Mac Myron did pretty well in the battle. Who else? I heard Red did well versus Chef Trez.
BX, I don't feel like he was sloppy. I felt like he was good. Like, I'm a big K fan. I am. And some of the shit that he doing say, you know, he be on his emotional shit. But that right there, maybe because it's avocado shit, like I said, y'all gotta understand behind the scenes, my guys know. Like, I've been sitting here like, should I be feeling this way?
Look, guys, if we could talk about the stuff we talk about behind the scenes, this show would be better than Champion. But we can't do that. We can't do that.
You kind of get a little bit of it on Arm & Hammer, but it's nothing compared to.
But wait, y'all gotta know the way I was raised. It's just, and being from the Bay Area, you gotta. My mother was a Black Panther, but we weren't raised. The Bay Area is such a melting pot. We are such peace, love, and hair grease there. That at the end of the day, it was not until to be honest, it was not until the shit that my parents did teach us, I didn't really see that shit until I moved to the South. When I really realized that we had racist people in California, that shit hurt my soul. And I learned this as an adult because I'm in my little bubble, in my little multicultural suburb where we got everybody living together. We don't have these issues. So this shit is kind of, and now that my parents are gone, having to deal with this by myself, and a lot of the older people in my family are gone, people that I'm able to talk to and kind of work this shit out with. Now we've got a whole bunch of motherfuckers in battle rap. Like, I'm sorry, a lot of these motherfuckers in the community, it's like, y'all fake ass woke. The shit that I was raised with, I can't talk to certain people about certain things.
Different era. That's why.
You know what I mean? Like the level of confusion that goes on in my mind about certain things when I'm working it. I can talk to my brothers because this is shit that we talk about.
Different era. Nothing's being passed down.
Right.
The word woke, toxic, and triggered, I hate.
Hold on. We need to make that excuse. They're not a different era. Motherfuckers forgot what to believe in, what to stand for. This is what I say. My Twitter handle. Stand for something or fall for anything. Motherfuckers got too comfortable with their friends and these white folks, and people forgot. They forgot to sit here and talk about, no more time for a peaceful protest. My nigga, you ain't Malcolm X. And the reason why he said that was for various different reasons. Do you not realize the reason why we are even black folks is even here, be able to sit here today was because of peaceful protest?
Yeah.
Everything ain't got, my mother told me before, listen, we laughed about the fight that I was in on the other show. But do you realize in my umpteen years of living, I've only had 4 fights in my life? That's because I know how to use my mouthpiece. And most people in this culture fuck with me because I know how to use my mouthpiece. I'm not driven to violence before to raise my fist before I open my mouth and try to articulate something. That's what these black folks forget to how to use. We quick to violence because we don't know how to use this. I'm gonna leave that alone and we're gonna go to the next battle though. Yeah, Yoshi. She was about to that like I said, I kind of feel where he was going with that, but again, that was an epic fail because of this shit that's going on with avocado. I feel like it did not fall the way it needed to, but then again, I don't feel like it was the best choice to use, but then this is somebody else that y'all allow to just kind of say any fucking thing.
You know why it's kind of corny too. Also, not that it's corny, but why I don't think it hit or why I wasn't really jacking it really is because prior to that, didn't he say something or tweet out something that ARP had to respond to in reference to Avo better not be shooting, or I hope he not shooting the event. There was some come on, all that shit counts. That's all part of the build up to the battle. It's part of it.
Why did I know? And you know what? I'm not Nostradamus, but why did I know that Yoshi was about to say that? I knew Yoshi was about to say it. I knew it. I said Yoshi should be saying it in about 5, 4, 3, 2.
That's a fact. The Bay is we different. We were just raised differently. And like I said, it's not, you know, a lot of people, when I first moved here, y'all gotta understand, when I first moved here, these white folks looked at me like, what the fuck? The black folks, like I had a struggle with white people and black people because they looked at me like, some of the black folks looking at me like I'm this Oreo, and the white folks looking at me like, who the fuck, you know, is this Carl Thomas ass black woman? And it was like, even on my job, it was bad because y'all like it, because I am who I am. It's like I said, I don't mean to really be so passionate about this, but I can't help it because, you know, it's, you know, when matter of fact, when this shit all started, we was in Atlanta, and I'm looking, like I said earlier, I'm looking at all of this shit going on, and these 2 black leaders of the fire department and police department standing in the midst of this storm, trying to make sure that they can calm people down. And then Fox goes to another, I forgot where they were, but they fade to another area, and you got these white folks burning the flag. You got these white folks torching buildings. And guess who they blaming it on? Do they not, like, at that point in time, of course, we had them, you know, they was burning the buildings in the police department in Milwaukee, but being in the middle of that shit right then and there, like, we was going, if my daughter was not with me, we would have been down there. I definitely, because it was like, that was so heartfelt to want to be in the middle of that. But then when you saw, I'm sitting here like, I understand there are certain white people who want to help, but sometimes you can hurt more than you can help. You know what I mean? And this is what we were saying. You know what I mean? This is shit. The Black Panther Party. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. Black Panther Party was dismantled by white folks. You feel me? Like, come on. Huey Newton had a whole white girlfriend. Ended up getting strung out, and you know what I mean? I'm sorry to my white friends and my white followers, but at the end of the day, we're going to call a spade a spade. I will never say, oh, white people are bad, but I will say you have to allow Black people to lead, and if you want to assist, stand next to them and assist, but don't overstep.
Take front line positions.
Right, don't overstep. Don't overstep. Be there to assist and lift them up when they need to be lifted. Be there to make sure that they are, if you want to tell somebody about how to, and you know what, let me say something else about Avocado, because I'm sorry, I missed this earlier. He did, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and say that the man is racist, because he was one of the first ones who stood forward to help Tink with his modification. I'm not going to say how much money he put out there, but he definitely was one of them ones.
Well, was that done out of the necessity of fact that he really wanted to do it, or from deep hidden guilt before all this comes out because you know you did something or said something in the past?
I don't know, because according to him, he said he didn't remember, so.
Right.
If you don't remember something, you can't be guilty for giving back to something you don't remember.
Well, you know what? It's a good thing for motherfucking recordings and shit, huh? Ain't it? Ain't that a bit?
This internet to get a lot of people in trouble, man.
Oh. No,
let's move on. But yeah, so like I said, that shit just kind of irked my life. And I've been holding that in too, y'all, from last week because we didn't have a show. But you know, we got a platform, and it's just, you know, at the end of the day, I'm sorry. I just, you know, this is the way I was raised. I can't help being who I am. And I just, you know, if nothing else, I will never say violence is the answer, because I don't teach my kids that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't teach my daughters that violence is the answer, that violence will beget answers or whatever the case may be. If we are public enemy number one, going and being violent is not the way that you handle situations. You more so want to try to take the most effective route first. And that's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, I teach my daughter how to defend herself. But the number one thing I've always told her though is this should not be your first thing to do. And I told her, I said, and it's one of my favorite quotes is that it's better to be a warrior in the garden than just be a gardener in the war, because that's serious. Like, man, I want you to be prepared for whatever happens, but at the same time, you don't have to let everybody know, and that should not be your first result. Your first result before anything is to talk it out. If not talk it out, then walk away from the situation. And then if it goes to that point, then this is what you use. But I'm sorry, man. Rum Nitty versus Reed Dollars. I'm sorry. I'm just keep looking at my phone. Rum Nitty and Reed Dollars at Summer Madness.
I'm not understanding. That shit makes no sense. Like, why? Like, this is, come on, man.
Look, okay, I get it. They said that a lot of people was running from Rum, even though Daylight said he a battle Rum.
You said Reed Dollars, right?
Yes, Reed Dollars.
I don't know why I thought you said Speed.
Man, I ain't seen Speed. I ain't seen Speed Dollars in a long time. But look, man. I guess that was a rumor. People said they was running from Rum, and Reed stepped up or whatever.
Rum said that for some reason he couldn't get booked on URL. They weren't going to book him for Summer Madness, so he did do his whole little rant, and this is who they booked him with.
Oh, so he wasn't booked. He wasn't booked for Summer Madness at first.
That's what he said.
Oh, okay. Let me not talk shit about this battle, because this battle could actually
talk your shit, brethren. Talk your shit.
I'm saying let me not, because this battle could actually turn out to be dope. Remember,
this battle, shout out to
battle rap.
This shit about to be a casket. Yo,
look,
I'm about to do this.
This is battle. Look, hold on, Malone. This is battle rap. We have all seen battles that didn't make sense that actually turned out pretty damn good. So
what was your initial thought about it?
Why is this happening on Summer Madness and not URL Showcase?
Okay, thank you. Because that's what my question is.
That was my initial reaction. Like, why Summer Madness and why not URL Showcase?
Let me ask you this. His win versus Surf doesn't give him a Summer Madness shot?
No.
Who reads?
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know, because a lot of people feel like Surf won that battle. And if you have more, if you have more Surf fans than us saying that Surf won this battle, then there it is. Do I not saying that Reed don't deserve to be on Summer Madness? Yes, he was on Summer Madness. He battled T-Rex at Summer Madness, but it should have been Rum versus somebody else and Reed versus somebody else. This battle don't make sense. Yeah, that's my issue with it. Because it seems more like a URL Showcase battle. Joey gives it. What is that? 8 tomatoes? 7 tomatoes? Yeah, Joey gives it 7 tomatoes.
There's no storyline. There's no build up. It's like a pick.
But it don't even have to be a storyline.
It's like pick a name out of hat type.
Battles don't live up to the hype.
Yeah, most storyline battles don't live up to the hype for some reason in battle rap. It's rare that we get a storyline battle rap that lives up to the hype, but I mean, like, even I'm not gonna front. JC and Kid Chaos lived up to the hype. It really wasn't no storyline. It was just the fact that JC's intricate pin and Kid Chaos intricate pin, and we was like, what would happen if we put them together?
It says, but this is a style clash.
Yeah. We about to hear all kind of incredible Reed and Dollar flips.
Style clashes. It's not like not Reed. It's not like Nitty hasn't been in style clash battles before.
Yeah, we about to hear number Reed and Dollar flips though. Joy gave that much 7 tomatoes.
All right, so that's all we got.
Hey, yo, we need to bring something like that into the breakdown crew. How you feel about this? How many tomatoes you give this?
Yeah. Let's get into this the showcase battles. Since you brought up the showcase battles, let's get into those. How do we feel about where we starting? Do we really want to start at EK and prep?
You know what? I'm gonna say this because I said it on my page earlier. Big shout out to Prep. I'm glad he's returning. He looks like he's ready. He's very eager to get back in the ring and put in some work. Shout out to him. He had a good performance. I can't remember who said it on Black Compass, but they said that the week in, week out battles is starting to hurt people that is very good.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I'm gonna keep it funky. I think had EK sat down for a couple of weeks and then took this prep battle, we'd have seen a better EK. One thing that I'm noticing is that people that are battling back to back to back like this is not putting on good performances, and their writing is showing. Not choking, but like the punches is not landing.
The quality,
the quality of the bars is not there. And think about it. Even EK said it. He said, "Yo, I want to battle Chilla Jones, but yo, can you wait about 3 weeks?"
Thank you. He said that, but he also said when he had 3 to 4 battles in 6 weeks. Remember, he had said that. He was like, 3 to 4 battles in 6 weeks. He was like, he applauds himself on that. But yeah, Chilla, I want that. But yeah, give me a few weeks out before we do that. I'm glad that he said that. And see, a lot of people he lost that damn battle, the tournament battle, because this whole cadence situation. I wish Shy was here, because Shy attributed the cadence to him possibly using that format to remember the material.
Yeah. And because he don't rap like he's on a beat, but these last 2 battles, he sounded like he was on a beat. And
it was horrible.
Yeah, it was bad. But yeah, Prep
really bad. It was good. Joy, how many tomatoes you get at battle? How many tomatoes you giving EK and Prep?
Man.
Prep was good. But again, I guess next battle. Let's upbeat here. Let's get to the upbeat momentum here. Let's talk LOSO and RYDA. Let's go.
First of all, I need to meet LOSO's Jesus, because for him to have prayed and picked, don't get me wrong, it is conspiracy that LOSO had got the insight on which shirt RYDA was gonna wear. But LOSO said that he just went on the internet and they just picked a silk shirt, and that happened to be it. LOSO, you need to give me a direct line to your Jesus, because if that's true, that has to be the
line, right? Shit, Jesus was on that main line. Tell him what the hell you wanted. I need to know the beats on that silk shirt so I can get that.
Pick the exact silk shirt, man. Wait a minute, come on, BX Legend. No, we not about to do this. RYDA did not win that battle.
Damn, so didn't. Stop it. He didn't win. The satin shirt didn't win. None of that.
The dude had the same exact shirt. Like,
that's bad. That is bad.
Oh,
that
man.
Is horrible. Walmart silk. Mike P30 versus. Listen, I didn't even know Walmart. Listen, Walmart has marketplace vendors, and that's.
I would say this, but they broke up. But I was about to say the Goonies need to be sponsored by Walmart, but never mind, they broke up.
Yeah, nah. I ain't gonna lie.
God, I just thought about that.
Yo, I did too.
Pac-12 chain.
Yeah, I did too. It was a thought. I was like, damn, somebody gonna say it.
Damn, you know, Ray, you dropping 30s. Damn.
Oh, look.
So hold on. The Silk Baby do it, but it was cheap thread. Oh, that's horrible, bro.
Man.
That's horrible. The Silk made you do it for Walmart. Oh, let's talk about this shit.
I'm
Walmart
sorry,
Silk
man.
is where it's at. Niggas, go to Walmart and get you a silk shirt. Get you one of the silk shirts.
Don't do it.
Fine silk shirts. They have your
And look,
bins.
I'm gonna say this: caffeine ain't shit either for riders like pre-video with the wind blowing.
Oh shit! The top-down convertible.
Okay, listen, he had a whole music video. I'm thinking, Case, I'm missing you when he in the desert and shit. Like, you out there with the piano, you the extra.
Hey, I'm looking for, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking for Ryder's next battle just so Caffeine can have that video up again.
Oh, they better don't do it again because the silk is done. I'm sorry.
Niggas found out that the silks was from Target, Best Buy, Bed Bath and Beyond.
He is gonna have to change that shit up.
Yeah, man. Silk shouldn't. If the silk made you do it, then that silk thing ain't nigga. You ain't shit.
The silk is done. That shit is a wrap. He better have a rebuttal.
There ain't no rebuttal for the Walmart silk, nigga.
And you better go holler at Real Sick and ask him if his relatives got a tailor or some shit. You know, it
don't matter. Listen, the classic cloth, that silk, listen, only because RYDA is RYDA, but that silk was revered. That shit was almost up there. Not saying that it was, but it was almost up there with like Mook's do-rag,
the silk
gray hoodie,
magical powers and shit.
Yeah, like it almost had magical
Aladdin floating and shit. Nah, son. The silk is.
I'm sorry, I wasn't buying LOSOs trying to talk to RYDA about telling everybody he's smashed his girl a high end of the friendship. I mean, I guess to each his own. I thought LOSO
nigga had on the Walmart silks. Nah, son. The silk did not make you do it, fam. Nah, we not doing it.
Man.
I'm sorry.
Hawaiian polyester thing.
I can't stand. See, Malone, God don't like ugly. Listen. See how that happened?
Nigga,
Man, Caffeine had the wind blowing on RYDA.
That's simple.
That was Hawaiian polyester, is what that shit was.
Oh man! Shout out to Caffeine for that video.
I was a believer in the silk tapes. I was almost a disciple of the silks, and this nigga's a fraud. That's almost like finding out about Jimmy. Like, you remember Jimmy Swaggart? That fake ass fucking
This nigga, you was watching Jimmy Swaggart on the church channel.
Nah,
man.
my grandmother.
My grandma used to watch.
Every time I went to my grandmother, man.
Rest in peace, grandma.
Hold on,
man.
Listen. My grandmother, yo, used to force niggas to almost watch this fraud ass nigga, yo. Like this nigga was the GOAT with the lyrics.
Rest in peace, my grandma Catherine. Rest in peace, my grandma Catherine. But Mad TV, me and you are not alone in this. My grandma, rest in peace, she used to watch Jimmy Swaggart too. She used to watch Jimmy Swaggart too.
Oh God,
she was alive, yo, dead ass. You walk in her house, Jimmy Swaggart is on, and I'm telling you, when that nigga made the sermon, the one comeback sermon. I don't know if your grandmother was watching it, Ray, but I'm pretty sure if she was alive, that she definitely was. Yo, my grandmother almost had a meltdown and a heart attack. It was like her disciple. Yo, the nigga's a fraud, bro. When she found that shit out,
was you sending your pennies to Susan Sarandon and feed the fucking kids too?
Nah.
You know she came on after him, right?
I don't know if my grandmother was into that. She ain't let niggas know, but Jimmy Swaggart, I know. I'm like, son, you out here. Because this nigga used to preach them sermons. The nigga used to preach them sermons. That shit used to touch his soul. And to find out, nigga, that you a fucking dirtbag, you hoe ass nigga. Nah, son. Fuck out of here, yo.
Yo, Sly.
That's how we feel about Avo. Since you God, nigga, and we found you with your nigga, we got kicked out the
Sly said for the rollback price, he made her eyes roll back. I am done. We gotta go.
I'm done. Okay. What else we got to talk about? What else? Let's go.
Sly got the bar comment of the night, dog.
That was bar comment of the fucking night. We keeping this up. We keeping this shit up. Oh my God.
Man, he was wilding. Oh, man, what other battle are we supposed to talk about so we can get out of here?
Okay, God damn it. He done made me lose all my goddamn train of thought. Hold on. That shit was hilarious.
Nah, son. Niggas is a fraud. The Silks is not real. You don't understand.
Okay, it was that one. It was 4 battles. It was 4 battles. We already talked about PrEP. We already talked about EAZY. We already talked about...
Oh, we didn't talk about... RIGGZ versus PREZ Mafia.
That's what it was. Oh, bruh, sorry. Oh, he gonna kill me. You know what? And RIGGZ was on his shit, and PREZ was a good PREZ. I think he may have stumbled a little bit in that battle too.
He choked in the third. He choked in the third.
Right. That's what it was. At the end of the day, I mean, I kind of had RIGGZ winning regardless, but here's my thing. Are they gonna start giving RIGGZ the plates he deserves? Is the question.
He should. I mean, they should. They should give him the place he deserves. But I mean, again, we're talking about you.
PREZ battle do for him?
Nothing.
It didn't do nothing for him, really. It put him on caffeine, but that's it.
That's about it.
I hope that's
I see a lot of niggas in the comments like, "Oh, RIGGZ is fire." You know, people didn't know him.
Niggas ain't RIGGZ plates.
But it's like,
y'all chose to push Jada Nightwing over RIGGZ. Come on, let's keep it a bit. We know what happened.
They chose to push a few different niggas over him.
Hey, you glad Mike wasn't here to hear you say that?
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Of course he does. We know it. I can hear him now.
But look, I think RIGGZ most definitely need to get another battle. Here's the thing that I'm liking about most of these.
Can we get the nigga a name though? Like a name.
And that's what I'm about to say. Here's the thing that I'm liking about most of these rookies. Most of these rookies is not really pining for names. They're just pining for a shot. Put me in front of somebody and I can show y'all.
Yep. I want to prove myself.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the whole purpose of proving ground? Yeah, okay, whatever. So
But hold on. I like this about them. Like EAZY when he said earlier, no. It ain't about no name. I'm not chasing no name. What I want is the niggas that's out here making noise. But that's what this culture was supposed to be about from the door. We got away from that shit because vets got too spoiled and didn't want to come off them high horses. They got lazy, and this is why Cortez got his ass beat.
Be honest, shout out to the Goonies. They got something right while they was here.
Because not for nothing, I'm sorry. Y'all gonna kill me about it, but I got rookies 3-0. But that's just me.
Yo, the rookies is definitely up 2-1, 3-0 right now. I'm not debating either one of those.
I got Chaos beating JC. I'm sorry. That's
the only debatable battle is Kid Chaos and JC.
Right.
All the other battles, the rookies took clear, and I think that's why DNA and John was in the comments saying, "Yo, we got to get in on this rookie." Because my thing is this: people don't like to talk about the whole rookies versus vets thing, but it's bragging rights involved. Yeah. It's bragging rights involved.
Right.
Hopefully, it's bragging rights. It's bragging rights, and it's also tier shifts. Like, yo, if you have a rookie beat you, he can move up. You can move down. Or no, this is definitely bragging rights.
That's a fact.
Tiers. Rookies versus vets is a tier thing.
First Fam West, hopefully, because he did say that he wanted Rum. RIGGZ said that he wanted Rum, so hopefully he will get him.
Yeah.
That's something he's been wanting for a minute.
I mean, they ain't nobody deserves it. Why not?
Rum battling every fucking body else. Why not?
Man, Swamp was in the comments about an hour ago. I wish we could have got him on.
I shouted him out. I thought y'all heard me.
Yeah,
me and Wing was in the middle of a heated debate, but
we were, because I damn sure was about to ask him. I see all these damn shirts coming around, but I don't see mine. But okay, anyway.
But yeah,
you know what, Sly, you petty, but I put it up anyway.
But Yeah. I mean, honestly, I
So,
wasn't.
oh, he's so petty.
My thing is this: I think URL need to utilize the showcase a little bit better. Like, I like the fact that they used RIGGZ and PREZ Mafia because we haven't seen them. I don't keep repeating people for the showcase. Give us the people you got signed. Show us different varieties, and then throw in, you know, a rookies versus vets or whatever. So, I mean, despite the fact that, like, Wing, she said she got the rookies up 3-0.
What I said, Rain.
Rain, look, I got it 2-1. I gave Kid Chaos, I mean, not Kid Chaos, I gave JC that battle over Kid Chaos. JC represented and put the vets on the board, but the rookies is up by up by 1 in my opinion after the Cortez situation.
How dare you? Anyway, yeah, Swamp got, but you know what? Swamp got 2 battles coming up. Beasley and them did say, even though it was a whole debacle with him and
I heard he got T-Top.
That one is supposed to be happening, but he is contracted to battle
rookies versus vets.
Rookie versus vets. So,
and I guess I heard who his vet is too.
Okay.
I heard who his vet is.
Are you going to spill the beans?
I heard his vet is clean paper.
They've been trying to get that, and you know what? Give me my fucking 10% because I've been saying them niggas needed to battle, and I'm
gonna say this:
like,
the only way that this battle could be fired is if Clean show up sober. If Clean show up sober, this battle is gonna be fired, and we're gonna be talking about this battle for a long time. If Clean shows up sober,
that's a mirror match.
The only problem that will be
a mirror match.
It damn near is. It damn near is. It damn near is most definitely a mirror match. Joey C said he heard T-Top and B-Dot for Summer Madness.
That's interesting. That is interesting. You know what? And it's interesting because somebody had tweeted B-Dot the other day, and he said, and I know he was being sarcastic. I retweeted, and he was saying that he, you know, I got to put in a little more work before I can get to Summer Madness.
Dropping hints, Easter eggs.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, like I said, so far, I mean, when the whole card is announced, trust me, we're gonna break it down and we're gonna pick our winners. But so far, I like the Mook and Bridge battle. I like.
I don't.
You don't?
I feel like here's the storylines that we were just talking about. We tied a storyline. Oh shit.
What's up, man?
Power to the people. I'm back to do maintenance.
This nigga heard Jada.
We laughing because
I know. I see what's on the bottom of the screen there.
That ain't what we laughing about. It's funny because you see that comment, but you missed what Malone said, and we were saying that you would pop up, and here you are.
Man.
I just got home. I had to handle the business. So we here. What we talking about? Where we at right now?
Right now, shit.
Right now,
we talking about rookies and vets.
We was talking rookies and vets, but somebody I had put up said something about B-Dot versus T-Top. That was the rumor for the Summer Madness. Don't know how true that is, but we was just discussing, you know, with it.
Okay, rookies are up 2-1 right now.
I agree.
I said 3-0, but okay.
I mean, that Kid Chaos and JC is extremely debatable. It's a great battle. It's very debatable. So I can't be mad at anybody saying Kid Chaos.
You starting off good. All right, I like this energy. I like this energy.
That's where we was at, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we was at.
So I definitely, I mean, I can see why people would give Kid Chaos that. Kid Chaos rapped his motherfucking ass off in that battle.
Yes, he did.
The only reason I didn't give it to Kid Chaos was because it was 3 rounds of angles. I wanted to hear a little bit more from Kid Chaos than just angles. even though it was layered in each round, but give us more than just the angles. He had some good breakdowns in there, but I want to hear just breakdowns for every round.
Right.
Battle.
Okay, so Ray, from what you said earlier, First Fam West said that he heard it too. Joy is saying, what else you heard? Drop them spoilers. And
I don't know. Again, that'll be an interesting one.
If Kruger versus Tay Rock goes down, that would be fire.
Amazing. Yes, absolutely.
That battle can be insane. Because now that I think about it,
you can see E right now. Yep.
They're kind of like they have very similar skill sets. Very similar skill sets.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, and I like Dave Kruger. I really, that's somebody who I feel like really needs to be leveled up too. Like, don't let him go. Y'all can play that game, and if he ain't signed, come holler at Death Row. But anyway,
all I'm gonna say is this.
You look in the building.
The Anglers. That's a good. Fifth Element.
B-Dot gonna get T-Top out of here. There's nothing T-Top can do with B-Dot.
Yeah, nothing at all. I got B-Dot 3-0. But the last time I said this shit, T-Top against West Coast battle rappers, for some reason this nigga be surviving.
Don't do that. Don't.
Yeah, it's facts.
Don't stereotype. Don't stereotype.
DC was supposed to get him the fuck out of here.
He was supposed to get him out of here. All he was supposed to do was get him out of here. That did not mean
he was supposed to get him out of here.
He was supposed to get him out of here.
Wait, we're not doing that because we can
wait. Are we gonna keep it real about that battle? Are we gonna keep it real about that battle? That how extremely underwhelming that battle was on both sides?
Exactly. What made it work, which is what made it worse. Yes.
My favorite part of that whole battle, my whole favorite part was like, man, I ain't never snitched on nobody. I'll slap your ass.
Hey, Geechee was with it too. Hey, Yoshi, Top do smoke shit. You're right. Top do smoke shit, but he can't do nothing with B-Dot.
No, he can't do nothing.
I'm gonna give him a round.
Dude, he definitely does. Oh, that's my nigga. He definitely does. However, I just don't know angle-wise. I don't know that again. B-Dot may talk to this man. I don't know. It may be.
What if we get found nigga T-Top? What if that nigga come out with the African cap and give us a whole new? We don't know. You don't know.
I'd be mad as shit.
I mean, it would be fake though.
It would be the reformed drug dealer. He'd really have to keep up that.
Yeah, he would definitely. I don't know.
But Malone, what were you saying? Malone, what were you saying about T?
Damn good battle. Yeah, Yoshi. I ain't gonna take shit away from T-Top at all. He can be very dangerous, and like I said, his attributes. He definitely is one of the ones who paid attention, and he's had to really revamp himself and be that scholar in terms of learning and gaining and learning how to what styles and who was that who was just up here learning the cheat code of each battler. That's what T-Top did. And that was dangerous. Yeah, that was easy. That makes him very dangerous. So yeah, I don't put nothing past him. I don't at all. And Fifth Element, yes. B-Dot can be more surgical. That's
Mike, Mike, I don't know if you heard.
Let's go back to Briz and Mook.
Yeah. Wait, hold on real quick. Mike, I don't know if you heard, but they did announce Reed and Rum Nitty is happening that summer match.
So they just want Reed to never battle rap again. That's what they're doing.
Don't do that.
This will be Reed's second Summer Madness. Wait, would this be Rum Nitty's first?
Nah, because he battled JC on Summer Madness.
Oh yeah, that's right. So they both have Summer Madness experience.
Reed doesn't have that type of puncher experience.
No, he don't.
So he's about to get his fucking lights punched out. Remember how when Mike Tyson punched out, when the stars used to pop up over niggas' heads, we gonna see stars popping up over motherfucking Reed's head somewhere in that first and second round.
Oh shit.
Okay, we can talk about this a little bit, Wing, but I do not want to talk about Summer Madness until the complete card is out. I know Saturday we will know who else is going to be at Summer Madness because it'll be the final four of that. But
you brought it up, so that's why I'm
because I said I'm excited for that battle.
I'm not.
I'm excited for that battle, and I'm excited for what was the other battle that was announced? Hold on. Oh, K-Shine and Chess.
I'm not excited for that either. I'm not excited for K-Shine and Chess.
People are not excited for that battle because Chess have been letting everybody down the past couple of battles.
He's back.
I'm assuming if Chess was still on the roll, that everybody would still like this battle. I just don't like. I will say this. This is my issue with the Chess and K-Shine battle. I don't like how basically somebody even said it. Chess basically choked his way, phrasing, into into the battle with K-Shine.
No different than Sue Surf talking his way into fucking Lux battle.
I can't say that he choked his way into this battle with K-Shine.
Parallel universe.
He was literally. This was a battle that's been talked about for a long time.
Yeah,
people have been wanting to see this for a very, very long time, ever since the incident at was it Ascension? It wasn't Ascension. With the what was the event with where they went back and forth? They had the 2-on-2 against K-Shine and
Double Impact. It was Double Impact.
Was that Double Impact?
It was the first Double Impact when it happened. Yeah. Wait, no, it was
it was a different card because the first Double Impact was Marv and Quest against Chess and Steams. That was the first Double Impact.
Yeah, that was the first Double Impact. Hold on.
But then
hold on. What?
It wasn't Ascension, was it?
No, it wasn't Ascension. It was hold on. I'm about to look it up now.
Double Impact was all the 2-on-2s, right?
Yeah.
Die another day.
Was that what it was? Die another day?
Redemption. The first time it was Redemption.
I knew it was something with an ION at the end of it.
Yeah, it was Redemption. That was the first time. But then the rematch happened at Summer Madness 5.
See, ever since that situation happened, people have been wanting to see it. As Chess got better, people still wanted to see it. Sat him down for a little bit. He came back on fire. People started talking about the Chess versus K-Shine again. Now, due to the fact that we all wanted to see Pat stay in K-Shine. That was a talked about battle. But since we can't get that battle, what's the second most talked about matchup for K-Shine?
Shoot, the one that a lot of people really wanted after the Pat State battle had fell through was they was like, okay, what about Daylight? Daylight called you out. And then
I definitely wanted to see that.
K-Shine, I guess, didn't want to take the Daylight battle right away. And then they was like, that's when Smack was like, go on Twitter and tell us who you think K-Shine should battle. And then
I definitely said Daylight on Twitter.
They said Chess and K-Shine got into an argument on like URL prime time or some shit with Jay Black. And when K-Shine was like, yo, Beasley, fuck it, set it up. And
see, here we go.
Here we are.
Why are we not getting Daylight? Why are we not getting Daylight?
I don't know, but they said Daylight said he done again because he said he thought the politics. He said he thought the politics was different, but clearly nothing changed. So they
what up?
It's corporate now. What he thought?
Okay, let's move right along.
Okay. The final four. The final four we got is Danny and
Holmesy.
Danny and Holmesy, and there's None and Bill Collector.
I got
Bill
and Danny, and I'm just gonna be honest. I have Bill and Danny at Summer Madness.
None Danny.
I'm going with None and Danny at Summer Madness.
I got None.
Ooh, I ain't mad. Damn.
None has been on fire.
Yes, he has.
He I seen he posted a status said he was done with his rounds too.
Okay. Hold on. Let me spice this up. Who y'all got going to? Who y'all got?
I hate to use this word, But it's destined for Danny Myers to be on a Summer Madness card.
Yeah, it
is.
is.
It is, dog. It
It's
really
like
is,
Lord,
man.
it's like Lord of the
It
Rings.
is destined for Danny
like
Myers to be on a
it's like
Summer Madness card, dog.
It's his pilgrimage. It's Lord of the Rings. It's like his
Like
quest.
to keep it tall with you, Danny Myers should have been on at least 2 Summer Madness cards by now. But
you know what? I think this everything is set up perfectly for it to happen with this Summer Madness. I don't know if Danny could have made a Summer Madness crowd.
You got to get it this way, but you know what? That's his path. You got to climb the fucking
no.
mountain.
First Fam West said none and Danny Myers.
Yeah, I got
Ken Malone here.
That's what I got.
I don't think he can hear. Malone, you did it again.
What?
You did it again. When you sat all the way back, you couldn't hear us. Mike was talking to you.
Mike was talking, and you was just like, I feel like like grabbing like
it's only y'all two. I don't hear nobody else talking. It's not.
They
me.
couldn't hear me. I was going through a whole
My bad.
synopsis in it, like, Danny was this is just his path. This is the road to the glory. And
he said, I got Danny, but the tourney has been so unpredictable. Who you lying or who you telling?
Man, none fucked up so many damn brackets.
Yes, he did. That was y'all fault. But it's not that I'm oh damn it. He is going against Bill Collector though.
None?
We see.
Yep, none get Bill.
We didn't think that nobody thought none was gonna beat Loso.
Mike, I made a promise that I went against him once.
And I'm gonna tell you,
I'm not doing it again.
50-50, it was 50-50 going into the Mike P and Bill battle, and it was only 50-50 because of this angle.
Bill Collector got a rap though now. He got a rap. There's no angles. He got for none.
Yeah,
that damn angle.
What you use the white angle?
The way that Bill delivered that angle versus Mike P, man.
Oh my God, that was
legendary.
Because it's personal. You don't got that against none.
Like the build up to it. He did it so the precision on that shit was like, oh my God. By the third, I'm sitting here like, God damn it, Bill.
Yo, can we bring out a fun fact? The first time in the history of caffeine, as far as Ultimate Manager Tournament goes, that a battle rapper had. What was that? 2 back-to-back, damn near. It was a rider second or rider third? Rider second. It was rider second.
You're asking.
Back-to-back battles. And you like
try to commit suicide?
That was a year. Like, come on, son.
Do that second round. Do one of those rounds, and then what? Out-rap me for 2 rounds?
Gotta account for something.
Do it at least once. I had to do it at least once. I'm sorry. Sorry.
It still exists.
It's
still
hard.
here.
And to that point, it's horrible because you got 2. You went from the first round to the second round. So the second round and third, the next 2 rounds, you got 2 back-to-back. It was a second from Ryda and a fucking third from Bill Collector. Back-to-back.
Wow.
Bro.
Houston beat Oklahoma City, but barely.
Hey, at least they beat them. They supposed
Let's
to.
get in. Let's get into
104 to 102.
Let's get into this so we can get out of here. Let's get into this. So going into who y'all got going into the battle for 25K?
Oh man, I think the finals is going to be
I mean, I think
I got none of Danny.
I'm not changing it. I got Bill and Danny.
I got none of Danny.
Okay, you get Bill and Danny. You get None and Danny. Who you got again, Mike?
You know, this None and Bill battle is one of those where you have no fucking idea what can really be the outcome of this.
Yeah.
I'm going based off of what we've seen from None. I think his material, outside of that angle that Bill did against Mike, I feel like majority of None's material has been better than Bill's.
I mean, not for nothing. He just went up against a performance nigga.
And I feel like, yeah, but that performance nigga's trash. But
Dang.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a difference when your rounds are structured and it's personal, like it's different. You ain't got no angles for none.
This is the thing. Exactly. Now, none not being as exposed as Bill to the battle rap culture as, you know what I'm saying, like as Bill is, there's so much more to work with against Bill.
Yeah.
Shit, he can even flip Mike, the big angle Mike P, Bill did against Mike P against Bill, and try to find some kind of way to break that down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait, Yoshi
There's so much to work with.
Yeah, she said
Holmesy
I
and
got a
Bill
loud
at Summer Madness.
Yep, Holmesy and Bill. Yep, she said Holmesy and Bill.
This is Danny's destiny. This is Danny. Yoshi said that. This is like Danny becoming a Jedi. That's what's happening right now.
I need some of whatever you smoking, love.
Okay.
Ooh, Killer Chef. That's ooh. I like
that.
Okay, so enough stalling from me.
You stalling. I look, I saw you over there.
I'm gonna go with Danny versus
None.
I'm gonna go with Danny versus None.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you. Danny None.
Okay, KK. All right. I ain't mad at that. I'm really not. I feel like None definitely is hungry enough to do it, to get there. I do, but I just feel like Bill is a star. And I feel like just as well as it's Danny's tournament to win, I feel like Bill is right there. I feel like Bill is showing us None is the better rapper, but Bill might be the better battler.
Wayne, I fuck with Bill Collector. Bill's funny. You know what I mean? Don't know personally, but Bill a cool dude. But yo, I'm sorry. And I hope this helps motivate him and put his pen. Ain't no fucking way in hell, even if he do beat None. He's getting past Danny fucking Myers. Like,
well, I don't feel like no. It's not about passing Danny Myers. What I'm saying is who's going to be in the final two.
No, Danny. Yeah, no, Danny.
Okay. And like Yoshi said, this shit has been ass backwards this entire time. Anything can happen. That's the beautiful thing. I love this Ultimate Madness better than the first. No pun it. No diss to the guys who start, but this right here.
But people really much predict the first one though. That's why people like this one more, because this one been more unpredictable than
unpredictable, right? But the talent is on a whole nother scale. And you actually got some guys in the culture that is hungry enough. Now, if y'all decide to do this Ultimate Madness 3, please don't fuck up the flow that you got going right now, the upward momentum.
I think they go do a third Ultimate Madness, but I think we should
involve the top tier for more money and it's gonna fuck it all up. Yeah, we know how it's gonna go. It's gonna be crazy.
No, I wasn't even gonna say that. I think they go do another one and they probably go introduce more of the new people. I think that would be the smart thing.
I would hope that they do that.
I'm hoping. That's why I just said I hope they keep the momentum that they have right now, because you got enough guys that you can do it with.
So basically, just use the mid tiers.
So let's be honest.
Y'all are gonna see me on Ultimate Madness 3. Okay, I just want you guys to know that. Mike for now, I'm on Ultimate Madness 3.
If that's if that's the case, to be honest with you, then it makes sense for making sense of getting rid of Norbs, but the whole PG process not being there. So if you're gonna use this to showcase the talent, it makes sense.
First Fam makes very good point. If the judges gets tired of his repetition,
that is true.
Bars and punches,
Yo, back to that question, honestly,
that could be his downfall.
Does it, with that quote being said, does it seem like after the tank back, like Danny's losing some steam, he's still rapping the same way, but it's starting to seem like I don't want the same chicken anymore. Just a little bit. She looking a little stale. I don't know.
Well, but you know what? Meth said, like, for instance, with EK, we just spoke about how his cadence sound like he was on a record.
Mhm.
But he did that in the battle that got him to the next round. However, what Meth said is that his momentum, he lost momentum. So I feel like even if they could possibly get tired of that, Danny's momentum
Hold on.
keeps you engulfed in the bars, is the way I look at it.
When didn't Danny? I might be wrong. Yo, before the tournament, didn't Danny say something about like he already wrote for the whole tournament or some shit like that?
Yeah.
It did.
So
Yeah.
with that being said, whatever energy you wrote that shit from is not where we at right now. So it's not gonna sound or land or hit the same, bro.
I don't know. Danny have you ever been in front of Danny when he prepares for a battle?
Me personally, no.
I have. Yes.
Me too. That's a different dude.
Yeah. I can honestly say that.
Have I seen him battle? Yeah, one time.
No, I mean that energy that when he is prepped.
Nah.
So although he's written as a writer, that don't mean that you've written all. I mean, you know that you got to go back and critique some shit. You know what I mean? For it to sound current and up to date or whatever the case may be. He may have wrote the body of it, but he may need to add some stuff or change some things around, whatever. That may be structurally, that may be the part that he needs to clean up, and then of course performing it. But when Danny's in that building, regardless of what he wrote, the momentum is not going to change. He's going to go in there and be the same Danny that you see every battle. So I don't think this matters with the tournament. We haven't seen anything less from him in this in the tournament.
Nah, I definitely got him going to the finals though. I mean, who I think the 39.9% of the coach had Danny in the finals, to be honest with you.
That's a fact. Y'all, okay. Last words. And this is going to be off battle rap because it's something else that's been irking my spirit. Okay?
Okay.
I ain't even going to put this question up. I don't want to have a long debate about it. It was something that I put on my Twitter. And I just need to ask the community.
Okay.
Community.
Oh man, I think I seen this shit. So is this the Marquez Houston shit?
39 and 19 years old. What we doing?
Yeah, oh man, son.
What we doing?
That nigga living his life, bro. I got no
comment. Does age really matter? 39 and you marry a 19-year-old.
Yeah, nah,
I guess he don't know how to stay. He's still up in the club.
I'm beating a nigga the fuck up, son. You're not about to come to my crib, son. My 19-year-old daughter's not bringing you to me, bro. I'm fucking you up, nigga.
Oh.
But then again, I don't know what type of world this is now, yo. It's just some bullshit.
I'm not for it.
Okay, so
I'm definitely not for it.
You got 21-year-olds.
Almost 40 years old. That you're trying to be bagging a 19-year-old fresh out of high school.
Yo, you got 21-year-olds marrying 60-year-old sugar daddies and shit.
That don't make it cool.
No, it definitely don't. This is a different era and generation. I'm from the generation of belief that shit is a no. Fuck that shit. Fuck out of here.
So look. The generation before us, like the generation of our grandparents, they married off very young.
Very
true. I was 18 and smashed a 27-year-old.
No. I'm talking about they married off younger than that, bro. Like our grandparents and great grandparents, both of them was married off at 14 and 15.
Yeah.
Now, now we look at it now as I mean, this is how things were then. So we're talking about what about now. To me, there's nothing that I can see I have in common with a 19-year-old except sex.
Yeah.
That's it.
Much. At all. Now you can't even drink.
I don't know. Thank you. Actually, King Mike Brett just said the same thing I just said. That's the only thing that I like me mentally I see that I have myself in common with. It's nothing level wise we can talk about.
Bro, you can't even have a drink. That's just horrible.
Let me give y'all some backstory. For most of y'all do know that I'm talking about Marcus Houston and his wife. All right, so because if you saw it on Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. Whatever. So let's get into this. All right, the backstory on this. He's known her for quite some time, all her life.
So what the fuck is quite some time? Because see, this kind of remind me of that Tiger shit. This remind me of that Tiger shit.
Hold on, yo. So he married a girl that he know all her life. So nigga, hold on, Marquez Houston. You should change her diaper.
He said Marquez.
Marquez.
Go home, Roger.
Huh? Roger. Marquez. You nasty, Marquez.
The reason why I said this sound like some Tiger shit is because let's keep it a buck. Tiger was marinating Kylie until she became of age. This is no secret. He was marinating her until she came of age. That's not right. That's predatory as fuck. If you've been knowing this girl before she came of age, you've been looking at this girl the way you've been looking at her now for a long time. That I don't.
Thanks, Scotty. Well, let me finish. So he's known her all her life. Supposedly,
he doesn't think that she's immature.
I hate you. Supposedly, she is in music, and her father is her manager.
So that nigga should know better.
Thank you. Apparently she didn't show up. She didn't come home. And when she did come home, she came back married.
Wait a minute. They had full-blown wedding photos. How the fuck you not know? They had full-fledged gown and tuxedo photos, but you didn't know that your daughter got married.
Is a nasty nigga. He threw Molly in the champagne. She didn't even know it. Next thing they end up down the motherfucking aisle like they was in Vegas for a shotgun wedding. You nasty, Marcus.
They had a shotgun wedding, right? Supposedly, allegedly. I don't know for sure. This is what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm hearing. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, okay. At the same time, this is definitely on some R. Kelly Aaliyah shit.
Nah, this is definitely not R. Kelly Aaliyah shit.
How is
that? It's in the realm. It's in the realm.
R. Kelly and Aaliyah. R. Kelly was no. Because Aaliyah was literally 14, 15 when they got married.
Okay.
No, it's in the realm. It's in the realm.
It's definitely in the realm of knowing as a child.
My niggas, listen.
I agree with that.
Listen,
knowing a child.
Underage is
just because they got married when she was 19 doesn't mean that they were frolicking. Okay, we ain't gonna act like they wasn't frolicking.
Yo, listen.
To make somebody your wife,
that shit sounds
you need years up in there. You didn't, and even still, you plotted and said, "Oh, when you turn 18, we're gonna really start dating, and then we're gonna get married."
You a nasty nigga at 26. you a nasty. You was a nasty nigga at 26. Marquez Houston. You a nasty motherfucker. You Woody Allen.
Yeah, he's a nasty nigga. All these niggas is nasty niggas.
Man. You a nasty nigga. Cool with R. Kelly too. Yeah, I probably wasn't.
And Chris Stokes, your manager.
And Chris Stokes.
Yeah,
so Robert, so we hear that you have a problem with teenagers. You like to date
connections. JC connections.
So what would you define a teenager?
Oh wow, what was that theme music? What was that?
That sounded like Matlock.
Was that Matlock theme music?
That sounded like Matlock. Hell yeah.
Party she wrote. Hollywood is a crazy place. It's like, I asked this question, and a lot of people said, they were like, hey, well, you know what? I don't like it, but to each his own. People are gonna do what they do.
But the South is different, though.
But what I said, the way I posed this question was, it ain't about what everybody else do. You know how your mother used to tell you, hell, if everybody else go jump off the bridge, you're gonna go jump off one too. That ain't
Right.
that I want. The answer was, at the end of the day, what I need to know as a father, as a parent, how did you feel about that? Like, what was, because this shit happens more than none. Like, when my girls were little,
Yo, my daughter's 7 years old, bro. That's 12 years from now. Fuck
right.
outta here. I'll shoot that nigga.
Exactly. But even when my dad used to cut a fool and act crazy and embarrass me with people, and even my daughter's fathers, like when they were little, my baby girl, she's the one, she has green eyes. Both of them light skinned, but she's light skinned with green eyes. When she was 2 and 3 years old, and he would take her places, he would be ready to spaz on niggas because the first thing they would say is, "Oh, you got a problem on your hand," and she got green eyes. And I used to be like, "Bro, like, are you serious?" He's ready to blast, but his whole thing was, "What the fuck do you mean? You looking at a 2-3-year-old kid talking about my nigga with what?" And you shit like this as I got older with my, with my dad and her dad. And it's just kind of like, now I kind of see, yeah, you niggas do be preying on kids.
Look, the thing is this, and we know this. It's something weird about Hollywood. It's something weird about the music industry. That's kept in the dark. It's something, hell, man, it's something weird about the fucking battle rap industry that we're in. But the thing is like, for some reason, it migrates the same weirdos together. Like, somehow all of these motherfuckers know how to find each other. Like I tell people, if you ever watch that Jeffrey Epstein doc.
All right, y'all. I just want to say I gotta get up out of here. What I'm saying, can't finish it all up out of here because this shit gonna get too deep. And Ray, you about to touch on some motherfucking shit.
No, we not.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
On 4 hours, and we about to give 15 minutes to this topic, and we done after that. And Scotty, I don't even know, but it's interesting that you said that. I'm gonna get that information. I'm gonna come back to you though. But anyway, go ahead, Ray.
I mean, I don't want to be too long on it because, like I said, if you ever watch Jeffrey Epstein doc, it really opens up your eyes about a lot of things. Like, for even people to sit up here and to tell the police, like, yo, this man is violating his parole, and the police officer to tell this guy, what do you want me to do? He's rich. That tells you how much power we put into people with money and how much we allow them to get away with shit.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Like I said, to me,
it's some 55, 60-year-old women that will give some of y'all the business. Y'all ain't seen these women in these Facebook groups. Y'all better quit playing.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
But all I'm saying is this: to me, it's all it's all weird, man. Hollywood is a weird place.
Be surprised.
I mean, shit, Cat Williams said it himself. He said, man, the first time he got into Hollywood, he was like, man, he went to one of the cool parties, and he said he started seeing a whole bunch of shit. Again, I always say this: it's for people that tell the truth. Drunk people, angry people, comedians, and kids.
Say it again. Let me
100%
let me harp on that. No, it's not, Joey, because I was gonna let Ray say his piece because me and Malone, I kind of wish he hadn't got off. We were talking about this, and this ain't no different than Jada and August Alsina.
A predator is a predator, no matter the sex. The problem is that it's more frowned upon of a man doing it, and it's more a badge of an honor if a younger man have slept with an older woman. Like, let me pat you on the back for that. The 15-year-old boy in middle school, he slept with his teacher. Oh, we got to give him kudos for that. A predator is a predator, no matter the sex. The problem is that we conditioned that it's okay for men to get sex at an early age and for women to wait.
Right. And that this is, and at the end of the day, while y'all was, oh, August, you a pussy, you a bitch for even doing this and that when it came to Jada, I didn't see one man saying, damn, she a whole pedo.
But wasn't he 21?
I didn't call her a pedo, but I did say she took advantage of him. I was like, she took advantage of a man that was going through some mental shit. He wasn't mentally.
I didn't even look at it from the mental. I didn't look at it from anything that he was going through mentally. I felt like she was part of the cause,
right,
for his mental breakdown. Because again, you're so much older than him. Your mind frame and the way that you do things, and shit, your ass already in the weird zone anyway, hanging out with David and Victoria, you know, y'all motherfuckers already over there weird as it is. And you done brought that. Listen, this man started dyeing his hair. Now he looking damn weird his goddamn self. But anyway,
David must got some fire ass coochie, wood. That nigga started doing all kinds of shit.
Look, let's not act like a lot of people didn't think that. Because again, and I don't think we talked about this on the show, but no, we did. We talked about it a little bit on the show. But again, chances are she probably said, this is what it is. Look, this is why I told people. Friends with benefits, the whole friends with benefits thing is good.
You see that comment?
Beasley's Fun House is open for tour.
Y'all niggas is, oh God.
Oh God, you're going to hell, Joey.
So look, my thing is this. Chances are she probably
say it
said
again
to him.
Say it again, Sly. Say it again.
Have y'all seen Angela Bassett? What about Angela Bassett?
Well, they was talking about 65 is old and crumply and
Oh hell yeah, Angela Bassett. I keep forgetting Angela Bassett is in her 60s.
Exactly. No points.
But the point that I'm making, chances are with the August and Jada thing, she said this is what it is, and it's not gonna be this. She put that thing on him, and he was like, "No, I want more." And then everything else went left. So. You young Thundercats that want an older woman, if she know how to use that thing, man, she go hurt you. She will hurt your feelings.
Hey, you know what? Look, man, that shit happened to me. That shit happened to me. Broke my fucking heart. Boy, put it on me. And then I called her and she answered. I was like, why she not answering my phone? Then I had hollered at my homegirl that had hooked us up. She's like, oh, she only wanted it one time. I was like, the arms of an angel. I felt like
you didn't just start singing.
I felt like one of them dead cats in them commercials, man.
Dude, he would have ordered the BET gospel joint.
That shit was bad, boy.
This nigga was in the bathroom singing. This nigga was in the bathroom with candles singing Carl Thomas.
I wish I never met her, boy. Every time I see my homegirl, I ask her. Every time I see my homegirl to this day, I be like, "Yo, you talk to Valerie? This shit was fucking 15 years ago."
You talk to Valerie? Stupid! This fool starts singing "In the Arms of an Angel."
I swear that shit fucked me up.
Oh, I hate y'all. It's 11 o'clock. I'm done. We started this shit at 4 o'clock or 7 o'clock. Oh Lord, I'm done with y'all. I'm completely.
Can I promote my new podcast on here?
Go right ahead. Yes, go right ahead.
Me and my homegirl Tasha Rose, we just dropped our first episode of our podcast called It Goes Down Northwest Podcast. Y'all can find us on Instagram. It Goes Down Northwest Pod. On SoundCloud, It Goes Down Northwest Pod. Tune in the first episode, toxic as fuck. We dropped it today. We recorded it about a week and a half ago. Yeah, it's called Toxic as fuck. Once you hear the episode, you'll understand why. We're talking about everything from relationships, failures, dating, all the failures in dating and relationships, sex, life experience, and within these failures, all that fuckery, anything and everything in between. So,
like they got
yeah, I fell victim, bro. Yo, I'm triggered. I need to get the fuck off of here. Shit.
Oh my
As a matter of
God.
fact, I think I need to revisit this on my podcast. We got some crazy stories. I have a story that I titled "Nigger Dick" on my podcast, which is terrible. You have to go. You have to go listen to it. You'll understand. Breakdown crew, bitches.
You be having all kinds of stories though. Like,
hey, go listen to the podcast and you will understand. I'm talking about me getting drugged through the parking lot by my ex-wife's spoiler in the car. Yeah, man, it's a bunch of crazy shit on my podcast.
oh my God.
And this is only episode 1.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Bruh, she put their bitches in the lost, nigga.
You're asking for it.
Didn't you like try to commit suicide?
Bruh, she put their bitches in the lost, nigga.
Do that second round. Do one of those rounds, and then what? Out rap me for 2 rounds?
Camera on Friday.
Slow-mo was like, she put that wop.
Yes.
Boy.
WAP. Respect.
Next episode, WAP going wrong. Boy.
Yeah, have your ass singing In the Arms of Nature.
I'm telling you, man. Y'all fuck with me, man. If y'all fuck with me, fuck with me.
We appreciate y'all. We are out Friday, Arm and Hammer. Sunday, we will be back to see who went to the finals.
Shout out to None for becoming a finalist.
Already. Salute y'all.